How's it going? Happy Friday, everyone. We're going to get set up to do some web scraping in Python today. I'm actually kind of excited about this. We're going to be doing a little bit of web scraping, which means that we get our Python going and we start, which we already did. We already got it up and running. It's ready to go. Let's see here. Clicking some buttons, getting set up. Looks good to me. Okay. All right. So for web scraping, we need to make some considerations, right? We're going to be ingesting mostly, we need to make a decision on what we want to capture and save. Web scraping involves grabbing data from a website and then parsing out what you want from it. We want probably the text. You might want the images. It depends on what you're trying to get, right? It's the internet is open and available to everyone. There's no locks or anything like that except for, secured content, things like that. Hey, Savon, how's it going? Good evening. Happy Friday. Good to see you here. We are going to be doing some web scraping today. It was a popular request. It was a very popular request. It kept coming up. Hey, Quantum, good to see you. Happy Friday. We're going to be doing some web scraping. It's going good. That's great to hear, Savon. Excellent. Good to hear. All right. We're going to be doing some web scraping. I'm excited about this. This one's a pretty straightforward. It's actually fairly similar to kind of what we did yesterday. Instead of just hitting an API and getting back JSON, we're going to be hitting HTTP endpoints and then capturing HTML. We're going to parse the HTML. And with web scraping, you want to have a starting URL, and then you want to fetch that URL, and then you want to parse all the anchor tags. Essentially, what we're going to do is look for all the hrefs. I think we can do a pretty easy. I was thinking about this morning before we got started. Like, would I want to capture the anchor tags, or would I just look for things that are labeled href? We could just look for things that are labeled href. And then what we can do is we can put that into a queue to process, capture all the hrefs, throw those into another queue, and then you have a thread working on those queues, fetching more stuff. And there we go. We're good to go. BRB sounds good to me. All right. I'm going to get going on a list of things here. Oh, made masala tea. Ooh. Quantified quantum. That sounds good. An hour ago. It hits hard. Wait. Wait. It hits hard. Masala tea. Wait. What do you put in it? What'd you put in your tea? I suppose maybe I guess it's some caffeinated tea leaves in there. Maybe I'm not sure. All right. So let's see here. Let's write. All right. So we'll have an argument arg that is the starting point. So the starting point URL. So we need a name for that. And then we need to fetch it. Then parse for anchor tags. Anchor tags. Yep, we're gonna do that. Hey, how's it going, Gagan? Gagan Gowada. How's it going? Python is easy language, and you love it. Hey, that sounds great. That's great to hear. I love it too. It's one of my favorite daily driver languages, along with Bash. Right? You got Bash. You've got JavaScript. And for me, Python, we got a SQL in there, and Rust, and a little bit of C too. Those are my daily drivers for the most part. So web scraping with Python today. That's what we're doing. Oh, check out Playwright and Cheerio. I know Playwright, right? Automating tasks in the browser. What's Cheerio? I'm not familiar with Cheerio, so look up that. Cheerio. What is that? Let's pull this up over here. Yeah, that looks like cereal. Wait to spell right. Cheerio, Playwright, Cheerio. What is this? What's the difference? Playwright and Cheerio are complementary tools in web development and data extraction, often used in tandem to leverage their respective strengths. Playwright is for browser automation, right? I remember that part. I've used it before. Handling dynamic content. Cheerio is for fast, lightweight parsing of static HTML. Like jQuery syntax. We could use that. We could. I'm just going to use regex. I just want to use regex. I'll show you how do we do it before we had any of these fancy libraries. I'll show you how do we do it before the fancy libraries existed. And it'll be lightweight code. It'll be really lightweight. Hey, Jumaton vibes. How's it going? Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I have just started love for Python. Hey, in this week, been into JavaScript a lot. Yeah, JavaScript. I love it too. I love JavaScript. Bro, you have your GitHub profile. Yeah, right here. GitHub profile. That's it right there. Right there. GitHub profile. Yeah. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Appreciate it. All right, so let's see if we can get into some web scraping here. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. All right, hey, how's it going there? Savas? Is that what you say, Savasia? Your name is very long. Your name is very long. It's good to see you. Thank you for saying hi. And thank you for the likes, you guys. Appreciate it. All right, so what I want to do is so we're going to fetch. So I think let's import our libraries. Import threading, import queue, because we want to do a queue. Maybe just import time. Maybe I don't know if we need time or not. I'm going to delete it for now. I know we need and let's go import requests, so we can fetch the URLs. So queue to put it into the worker. So let's create our queue. So first queue will be how do we want to do this? Queue.queue. So we needed to find some queues. Your voice is amazing, streamer. Hey, PKR Live, thank you, appreciate it. That's a great compliment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. If you don't know who I am, I'm Stephen Blum, CTO at Pub and Bro. I'm finally year of a diploma, CSE. Oh, diploma. I say diploma. Diploma. All right, that sounds great. Gagan, congratulations. You're making your way. Thank you very much. If I start my project now, can I finish it by 2 months? Full stack web application type project. Project name is Multi-Vendor Marketplace. Maybe. What you need to do is set your MVP goals. What is it needed in order to fit your objective that counts? Like if you're thinking of like a capstone or something like that, you want to fit MVP goals. It needs to match a certain level criteria, and it's got to be the minimum. You list out all the features, and then you say, hey, wait a second, hold on. Do I really need that one right there? Or is that one kind of a really nice to have, but you don't really need it? Put it to the very bottom of the list, right? You might want to add it in later, though not right away. So kind of prioritize everything and then sort of draw a line where it matches MVP and then wait to do the things at the bottom. I think that's a good approach. Bro, you are working on the concept similar of async await or promises like that. PKR, essentially, this is asynchronous. We are going to be doing asynchronous, although I might not use async await because I'm using threading. Can I use async await with threads? Python async await with threading. Can we do that, or do we even need to? Is it even needed? Here, this is what I'm looking at. Let's look into it. Nice to have versus nice needs to have. You got it, Cosmo. You got it. My MVP goal is to pass out. Pass out of the college as soon as possible. All right, so then make sure your MVP list is very concise. Make sure it's absolutely minimal. Make sure it is minimal. All right, what is this? All right, so yeah, I don't think we need async IO with threading. And do we though? All right, so we could. So you could do async def, thread, async.thread, blocking CPU task. Interesting. Blocking CPU task. Maybe run the blocking function in a separate thread using async.thread. Okay, what's 3? Duration. Oh, how long to pause for? We're reading through this. Here, guys. We might choose, instead of threading, we might choose to use async IO. I don't know if we're going to make it. Async await sleep. Result, task thread. What is this? Oh, okay. Received results. Async IO.run main. Interesting. Ilf, how's it going? Thank you for saying hello. Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm trying to learn Python, but it's kind of hard. Well, we're doing some Python today, so maybe you'll get some tips. Maybe just get some tips if you hang out with us. Hang out with us just for a little bit. Maybe we'll get some tips. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, because you're asking for async await in Python, I was thinking just using threads. This looks more interesting. This does look more interesting. So time, okay, while time pass, simulate heavy computation. All right, sure. And then, so that starts over there. Start concurrent casts, sleep. So that just pauses the current thread. Why do they need time then? Why do they need time? Oh, 1 second, you guys, 1 second. I have a phone call I gotta get. 1 second. BRB. Hello? Very good, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds great. Absolutely. Good to go. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for waiting there. Thank you for waiting. All right. Sorry, going back. We can read the call. You did? What did they say? Oh, yeah, the call. The microphone picked up. A classic ring right there. It was. Yep, you got it. I'll have to go back and see what they said. It wasn't. It was just a rescheduling appointment. No big deal. Synchronized Java or something. We could. Yeah. Hey there. I joined right when bro gets a call. I know. Hey Jinlo, good to see you. We were talking about you yesterday. Thank you again for finding that bug on the front page of the website. That was great. You don't like async await? You don't really? Explain how it works. Well, it's essentially got an event loop. Whenever you call await, it will throw the event over to the event loop, and before you call await, something that you call asynchronous task on will throw that into the event loop and sort of like a queue or point, and then then you go back to the event loop, and then you wait for usually the operating system to throw an interrupt so that it can be captured, and then instead of wasting CPU or cycles to see if something's done, it's like all event based, right? It's all event based. It's actually really powerful. It's really powerful. I really like it. Bro, what are we doing today? What's the objective? Hey, Krishna, we're going to be building a web scraper, and I'm looking at the async await with Python, and I might be doing this. We're going to try it. We're going to try it, all right? I haven't done this much. I was going to do threading. Look, I was going to do threading. Let's do async IO instead. Let's see if that works. I don't even know if it works. Is something we can do here? Async IO concurrent futures, thread pool executor. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm with you for a while. Be your first Py teacher. Sounds good. Jumatun vibes. Jumatun vibes. Sounds good to me. In your college, they thought the Python basics is third semester, and in the next semester, they thought data structures with Python. But it was nice. Sounds good to me, as long as you're having a good time. Is async await like synchronized in JavaScript? I actually don't know. I think NIO. So like Java use NIO for async programming, something like that. It's called NIO. I think like something input output. GTK and Qt. You always talk about the GTK and QTT are event driven. Oh, are they event driven frameworks, Savon? Are they really? Is that Google Plus? I see there, Steve. Yeah, you know it. Steven, bro, how are you? We're doing good. REX 10,000, good to see you. Better Java or Python? Python. Way better Python. Look how clean this code is. You don't have to type too much, right? Yeah, GTK and Qt are event driven, which is really nice. Yeah, that's great. Let's see here. You're welcome. Oh, Jinlu, thank you. I've been doing some contributions today and get the GitHub profile a bit greener. Nice. Thank you, Jinlu. That was awesome. That was fantastic again. Thank you. See here. Oh, contributing a GTK app with Python right now, this moment. Hey, there you go. All right, so maybe we can try, instead of doing threading, maybe we'll do async IO. Can this work with a queue though? Will it work with a queue? Does it need to work with a queue? And then if we do have it work with the queue, how does this work? I'm just going to read through this real quick. See, blocking, and then you put in a duration. Okay, so I can still define a function, and then I can call a thread like this. All right, so that will start the thread, and then it just moves on forward. I can pass in the queue here probably. Will the queue, let's see, async IO current task get name if task current 3, otherwise else. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can get it to work. I've never done this. Let's see if it could get work. So the URLs will be in this queue, so we know which URLs to download. So list of URLs we need to fetch, and then we have results or maybe pages equals. It's another queue, right? So we need another queue. This will be fetched full pages. This will just be HTML. I'll say HTML pages. ready for parsing, right? So we're going to have a separate queue for that. There we go. I think that's a good idea right there. Can you please use Rust Actix library? Network parallelism, extreme fast? We could. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. Actix, you probably would better off. You don't need Actix. You would want, obviously, that's a web server. That's a web server. Actix is a web server. You want to use like Hyper or a request, or you want to use a request library. So look like this. And it's REQWEST. Use the request library in Rust. There you go. That's what you want right there. That's what you want. Hey, Laura Maxwell. Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. We're going to be doing more Python today, you guys. A little bit more Python. Styled with something that looks like CSS. Ooh. Or proper W3C CSS. You could do that too. Hey, Emery, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Demolier. Hey, how's it going? I saw your message over there on Discord. Very curious to see what you're working on. Be careful with your ideas, though. You never know what will happen. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts and reactions. Thank you so much. Oh, Steven, do you have a binding for adding comments in Vim? No, I don't. It's just a regular, I just type the comment however I want. I don't have any special binding. I'm using mostly vanilla Vim, other than making it pretty. So here we go. So, all right, so we're gonna do this. All right, let's go def main. I think we have to say async def main, right? Like that. And then we need to pass this. And then over here, we need to say, what was that? Async io dot run main, like this. Then let me double check. Let me read it here. No, I need to execute the main. Okay. That is weird. That is very weird. That's weird syntax. I would assume that you just pass in the main, but it wants to run it directly there. Okay, however that works. That sounds good to me. All right, so this is the main. Okay. Bro, by contributing open source projects will get hire me. Well, it helps a lot. It does. It helps a lot. It helps quite a bit. Good to have you guys here. Happy Friday. Oh, I remember programming in BASIC. Go to line XY. Yeah, you're right. Marcelo, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We're doing some web scraping in Python today. And for those who are new, who don't know who I am, my name is Stephen Blum, CTO at PubNub. We have raised 134 million, Series E, 1 billion devices with, you got the mobile phone here. That's a device. I got 1 billion of them with lots of patents. So many patents have been granted, and they're on my profile. You can see them. I've been in tech for 25 years. I'll be happy to share everything that's worked for me. If you have any questions, let me know. Today we're building a web scraper. We're building a web scraper. CTO means Chief Technology Officer, Chief Technology Officer. Yeah, that's just means technology. You could. When I started the company, it was just me, right? So, it was just, and so essentially you do all jobs. And I still do quite a bit. I still do a lot of things. And some tech, some coding, some code review, some working with teams, testing, debugging, working with customers, talking with customers, tech support, all sorts of things. Training. You had a question? Okay, what do you got? I basically tried explaining what PubNub is to my mom, and I'm pretty sure I confused her even more about technology than this issue. I know, right? I was like, isn't that already what the internet does? Well, hey, David Barkar. David, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy to have you. Happy Friday. We're doing some Python web scraping today. We're doing some Python web scraping, some website block data scraping. I will show you how to get around it. All right, so we also have to do the to-do item here. To-do, bypass web, wait, let me spell that right. Bypass website blockers to get the data anyway. You can do it. I can show you how. Oh, we'll get past some of them. You really can. You can get past quite a few. Much confused. What to do feels like lost. Don't worry, that's how it always starts out, no matter what. I still get confused very often. You just need to work through it, find the breaking points and then give it time, and then eventually it clicks. Eventually it'll click. It takes a while, but it will. It'll click. Show you the source, but too old to find now. Bummer. Oh no, Savon, that's terrible. Steven, will you show us how they get AI training data? Yeah, that's what we're doing today. This is it. So we're going to do how to get AI training data right here. Right here, you guys. Let me see. Can I put that in a star? Yeah. We'll just do a bunch of stars there. We'll triple star it so it's pretty. We'll do is triple star so it's pretty right here. How to get AI training data. That's what the plan is today. Web scraping with Python. Genome migrated to CVS. Did they? Or they from or to? For a second, I thought you are Arsenal coach. Oh, hey, AZIXY Web, the sports team. I know a little bit about sports. I know a smidgen of sports. Arsenal sports team. I think they're soccer, right? Lasagna is fire. Wait. Did I miss a message somewhere? Wait, why are you guys talking about lasagna? Eating lasagna. Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. Yep. Refined product and usually an animal product. Yep. It's like a cheese or something, right? Something like that. Unseen World, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We're doing some web scraping. We're going to show you how to get AI training data. And we're going to also show you how to bypass the blockers. So you can get the data anyway, right? Anyway, let me spell anyway a smidge better. Anyway, way better. With a bunch of exclamation points. All right. Exclamation point. There we go. What is web scraping? It is a way that you can copy someone's data, essentially is what we're doing. It's public data. It's out there. It's out there on the internet. So hey, might as well grab it. That's what everyone else is doing. So show you how Rabbit. How's it going, Rabbit? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Okay, now I'm paying attention. All right, Laura Maxwell, sounds good. All right, so we got an async IO. I don't know. We might go back to threading. If this doesn't do what I want it to do, we might go back to threading. Memes are loaded and ready. RUX 10,000, thank you. Perfect. So we will be ready for the end of the stream. Memes, and you know what? It's a Friday, so that means that we'll be back on Monday. Though, good news, we're just getting started though. So we've got plenty of time today. We're not going anywhere. Strap in, you guys. Strap in. All right, so we've got a couple of queues here, one for the pages, one for the URLs, and we need a starting URL. So we're going to say, we also need to import args. Wait, hold on. How do we get, I need to remember how to do this. It's like os.args, right? os.args, args from Python. How do we get that? Taking a peek here. I'm just looking this up real quick. Here we go. Is it OS? I can't remember. No, command line args. We need to do command line args. Command line. Perfect. All right. os.args is sys.args. Okay, gotcha. Sys. Import sys. All right. argv. Okay. Import sys. And then we say args equals argv 0. Wait. Sys.arg 0. Perfect. Okay. And this will be the first. This will be the root URL. We need a starting point. Bro, just import Selenium Playwright already. You could do that too. You could. However, we're going to show you how to do it without those things. It's sysprod. Thank you, Prod. Let's extract data from some official stock market data websites. Yeah, you could. It's so hard, is it? Well, they've usually got APIs, so they make it a little bit easy sometimes. Also, if you want stock data, you can just import Y. What is it called? Y something. I can't remember. What is that? Yahoo stock library. How do we grab that? One second. Yahoo? Okay, 1 second. It's called Y something for Python. What's it called? Hey, how's it going there, Cyber? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Python. All right, how do we do this? Yahoo stock library. Y Finance, right? There you go. Why not just go straight to the source? There's no need to do any web scraping. Just grab it straight from a library. That's going to make it easy. I think that's even better. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining in. For those who don't know who I am, CTO at PubNub. And we've got over 1 billion connected devices on my network. This is my company right here. we've got a simple API to allow developers to build in-app communication. Why finance? But I want official gov. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Krishna, wait. You got to tell me more. What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, so let's get into this. So we'll do some async IO. Let's see here. All right, pass. I'll go over here, and I think let me print this real quick. Print args. Look, I think this is just the root URL. I think it'll be the root URL. And there we go, root URL. I'm pretty sure. Let's do an F string here. Perfect. Thank you for the heartsy, guys. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Okay. MD, that sounds like a problem. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's pull this up here. Python. What was this file called again? Web scraping. Okay. There we go. Okay. So this is the URL. We'll say https://www.pubnub.com, which is my company. Okay. So that's 0. We want to do 1. So let's increment that to 1. Perfect. Let's see. I think that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to immediately we're going to add that to URLs. How do we do this? I forgot. I wonder if you can get PubNub working on an ESP32. You can. Jinlu, we've got a library for it. PubNub ESP32. We've got dedicated stuff for you. We got dedicated stuff. It works. See, proof right there. I mean, is there enough proof right there? We need that. Hell yeah. Yeah. We've got customers that are using it today. They're using it right now. Controlling all sorts of things. I like the stream so far. Thank you. Going to check out more later. Just subscribed. All right. That sounds great. Well, happy to have you here. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, Steven. How's it going there, Sovereign? Hey, Sovereign. Good to see you. Long time. Will this stream be available later? Yes. I have my own scraping project I need to invest time in. Perfect. Well, we're going to get you the scraping code you need. We are going to try using async IO. I don't know if that's going to give us exactly what we want. It might, though. It might. MD SKR, thank you for subscribing. Happy Friday. Welcome on in. We're doing a web scraper today. InVim, how's it going? InVim Chad. What are we doing, Steven? Like what today's stream about? What are we going to scrape? We're going to scrape the internet. What is PubNub? Okay. MF, how's he? MathCap. I'll call you MathCap. So, PubNub is my company. We deliver the live interactivity your users want. The top 10 apps in the App Store today all have built-in app communication. That's what we do. We provide, chat experiences, game, finance. So you see the stock tickers, all that data gets transmitted to your device in real time. That's what we do. We do that. That's exactly what we do. That's missing features. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. We do multiplayer gaming, like transportation. We do deliveries. Mad Cow. Wait, Mad Cow. How's it going there, Minnow? Good to see ya. Karmook. How's it going, Karmook? Bro, don't forget me when you start getting 50K views on your live stream. I know someday, right? And we'll find out. We'll keep going. It's great to have you guys here, though. This is a lot of fun. Also, you checked the PR? Yes, I did, Jinlu. I checked the PR. It depends. I'll have to ask the team to see if we can import. It looks like we could. It seems like we could because it was very simple what you did. You just added some type annotations and some defaults. So it's very possible. This is very solid. It sounded like you said Mad Cow. Did I? Well, I did there for a second. Hey, Anthony, good to see you. Welcome on in. By the way, I would love if there was a link under the company's scroller to access a list of all of them. Jinlu, you mean like, for example, like here? You have to just Google them. Yeah, there's no direct link, but you could Google them. Like DocuSign, Scopely, Yelp, Logitech. Logitech is actually, why is that? Oh, it's, okay, yeah, case studies. DAZN, Ticketmaster, Swiggy, you name it. See, Swiggy, right here. Zoom in. All right, there you go. Talk Shop, Swiggy, yep. Haha, maybe I'll have a Mad Cow. Thought I was hearing things. All right, well, maybe a smidge. So yeah, that's my company. That's what PubNub is. And we've been doing this for a long time. Lots of patents, and great to have you guys here. So we're going to be doing some web scraping today. We're going to try it with async IO. I don't know if it's going to work. We will try to make it work, though. How do we append in the queue, though? I forgot. Let's go over here. See, q.get. You get the queue is the q.get. Do you do q.put, though? Do you do put? Okay, let's see here. Ghost players, ghost player in, QQ, put. Okay, it's called put. Okay, perfect. All right, just looking at some codes there. Put, then we say root. This will get things going. Okay, so that's the beginning of that. So you can see HTML all and don't have to wait for it to scroll to it. I kind of understand. Hey, Near, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in. As long as it's not a bubble like Palantir. I know, right? Zepto, right? Zetope, right? Zetope. We're good. We're good, though. Don't worry. We're good. We're good. Okay. Dropped memes, bro. All right, cool. Thank you, RUX 10,000. We're looking forward to those. HTML is a gone case. Is it? Prashant? Hey, how's it going, Prashant? Good to see ya. Where I can get code for these live stream projects. Oh, good news. Okay, so I put it here on Discord. So get status, get add web scrape, get commit, added starter for web scraping Python, which was highly requested by chat for many weeks now, and we're finally doing it. We'll push that to main, and it is around here somewhere. Where is that at? One of these, is it? It's Python Basics. Okay, so it'll be right here, and the web scraper will be here. So I'll put this on our Discord. I'll put this on our link share. We'll put it on the link share here. Where is that? Link share. Perfect. Right there on the Discord with the link share. Good to go for you guys. Good to go. And we'll be coding along here. But I believe AI replaced HTML pretty much. I mean, you still use it all every day. It's just the HTML is going to write it for you. Right? It'll be written. Can I host my app on PubMed? Absolutely. There's a lot of ways that you can do that. You absolutely could do that. Thank you for the hearts and reactions, you guys. Appreciate it. See those little heart icons floating up there. Okay, so let's go back to our project. Let's see, what are we going to do here? All right, so we need to define, we need multiple workers. Okay, so we need to define workers. So we need multiple workers. The first worker is going to be the fetcher. So URL fetcher, worker. And then WORK, wait, is it spell worker, right? And then, so let's see, def URL, work, fetcher, maybe for, how about URL fetch worker? So we know what it is. Then it's Q. We need the URL queue. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Q. Perfect. And it will be a queue. And we will just go from there. We'll go from there. Perfect. So, has someone ever used HTMX? Yeah, it is so cool. I like it. I like HTMX. HTMX is great because it keeps things simple. It's clean. It's lightweight. It's fast. It gives you the common patterns that you would use when you're building an application. It does those things, and it does it really well. Very lightweight. And if you try to do that with React or some other frameworks, you're going to have a lot of heavyweight. It'll be slow, and it's expensive, and it's just over in just a lot. It's a lot. How's it going there? Wait, how do you say your name? Anir? How's it going, Anir? If I say your name there, thank you for joining in. Where should I host my web Python created with Flask? Oh, Monkey D. Luffy. Hey, Monkey D. Luffy. Good to see you. You could do wherever you want. Wherever. There's a lot of places. You've got Microsoft. You've got Amazon. You've got Cloudflare. You've got just so many different places that you can host your containers these days. Right? DigitalOcean. I mean, you name it. How are you doing real-time captions? Yeah, isn't that neat? In VimChat, is it YouTube feature? It is a dedicated feature that I wrote 8 years ago. So you just do a quick little search here, and you'll run into it. I'll throw it into Discord as well. I'll throw it into Discord in the link share section. Here you go. There in the Discord. The live captions that you see right here on screen, I wrote this software over 8 years ago now. You can see here, over 8 years. Let me zoom in on that. You can see 8 years right here, right? 8 years ago. It lets you easily add subtitles that are called open captions on your stream or on any videos you want. You're good to go. Bro, come in 10-minute bro. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good to me. Means for free hosting. Oh, free hosting. Usually it's, so Amazon does have a free tier, and you could probably use their free tier to host your app. Can I commercially use it? Yeah, it's free for commercial. It's completely open source, fully free and ready for you to go. It's right there on the internet for you to use commercially or for your own personal needs, however you want to do it. All right, let's get back into our web scraper here. Okay, so we're going to have a, let's see, pass, and then we need a different worker. We need a parser, a HTML parser. And then we're gonna need the URL queue here as well, because we need to grab it. Oh, and then we need another queue. We need the HTML queue as well. Do we have an HTML queue? Let's yeah. So URLs and pages. These are the HTML queues. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Q. Thanks. Yeah, Monkey D. Luffy, you're welcome. NV Chab, yeah, absolutely, you're welcome. That's what we're here for. That's exactly what we're here for. It's available in all countries. The free trial of AWS. Is it? That's great. See, now you can host any Python project you want right there for free. That's fantastic. Okay, we'll do def HTML parser worker, and we need these queues. We need these queues here. So let's grab that. We'll delete that. Okay, and then let's run this to make sure it's still working. So make sure we're in a good working state. So Python web scraper. Okay, see, that's what we're here for. So I need to add a little checker here that says that we need to check for at least the first argument to be there. Live captions is interesting. Never seen that live before. Never. Well, yeah, here you go. We're doing it now. Non-mathematical shapes. Isn't every shape math? You could define any shape with math. I mean, in some way, right? Technically, right? What if data is in PDF and XML? All right, Krishna, you make a good point. We might not be parsing those. We could probably import like a PDF reader or something like that. For now, we're just doing HTML. We're just doing HTML for now. Just regular HTML. You need to download and extract the data, parse it from the website. Yeah, we're going to keep it simple today. We only got a couple hours, so we're going to keep it simple. Hey, Kyle, good to see you. Welcome on in. If you have to learn data science and machine learning from scratch, then from where will you learn it? Start with some YouTube resources, right? A little bit of YouTube resources. Look to see what's possible, what's available. Probably here. So I'll give you my answer. So check this out. I'm going to put it on screen. Are you ready? All right, so AI/machine learning resources. Let's do this. All right, so you're going to want, let's start with NumPy, right? So simple, keeping it simple. NumPy, called NumPy. Then you want scikit-learn, right? Scikit-learn. That's another good one. So you can do things like SVMs, SVRs. So a whole bunch of things you could do in there. So many things you can do. Hey, IQ, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hey, Kamala. Hey, Kamala. Hey, Stephen. Good morning, Kamala. How has it been? Hope you're doing good. Far less than a few. Yippee, we're doing Python. Yep, we're doing some more Python. We're doing web scraping. Fun fact, gradient descent basically means to create a function of any plot expanded to n dimensions to train machine learning models. That is a fun fact. Yeah, that is a fun fact. That is a straight, legit textbook fact. We want PDF. You can do PDF, no problem. That's like not even a challenge. All right, Kamala, we can do PDF as well. So we'll do a PDF. We'll say to do PDF reader, and then we'll parse that as well. We can do that. Sorry for being crass. You look androgynous. Well, hey, that's fine with me. That's a common saying. That happens a lot. No worries about that. No worries about that. Hey, bro. Hey. Whoa, hey, 120. Whoa. Espresso Malfoy, your name. Your name, Espresso Malfoy. I love it. That's great. Some Harry Potter references. I think. Hey, bro. What are your genuine thoughts on the so-called Web3? All right. So first, I need to say thank you. Let's click the like button and say thank you. All right, Espresso at Express. Wait, how do you say XPR? Wait, EXPRESSO-MELFOY. Thank you! Explanation point. And then we got some party poppers in there. Some ta-das. Party popper. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, so I will definitely answer. I'll definitely answer you. Thank you for doing that. My gratitudes to you. So Web3 is not really Web3. It's still Web2. It's still Web2. The idea is using Web2 to create a new layer of application development that's decentralized and distributed. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Distributed, decentralized on top of Web2. So you can kind of call it Web3. It's not really Web3, though. It's not really. It isn't. It's not really Web3. It's Web2 with a way to connect to sort of, it's kind of like think of BitTorrent, although now you can run applications on other people's systems and host your applications there. And you can also do things like blockchain, which is extra step right on top of Web3. That is a distributed ledger that includes signatures in a chain. And if you attempt to break the chain, you can see it because it's public. My exact thoughts? Yeah, you got it, Espresso Malfoy. Exactly. Anytime, thank you. Isn't scraping kind of borderline illegal and other way to collect data than manual entry? Borderline illegal, I guess. We're going to do it anyway. We're doing it right now. Are we doing some illegal things, you guys? Don't worry. I'm only going to scrape my own website. So we're fine now. I like the idea of owning domain on Web3 indefinitely. Yeah, there you go. Why Hattie77, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We're doing some web scraping today. Borderline illegal. Don't worry. I'm scraping my own website just to make sure we're good. Although, I'm going to give you guys the source code. So if you want to go and you want to make an adventure, for our listening few, you want to scrape data from your mom's phone. Oh, how do I do that in Python? Well, now you're talking about some difficult security challenges there. A little bit of difficult security challenges. With the crypto stuff, keep mentioning Web3. Web3 and crypto, they go hand in hand. They sure do. Usually there's got to be an exchange of value on Web3 because you're hosting, you could host your own system and you could be a miner. A mining machine, which allows other people to install software on your system to operate, and they need to pay you money for that. So that's why. Respect, bro. PubNub looks huge. Thank you, MF app cap. Thank you. Yeah, we've got 1 billion devices on my network. Over 1 billion right here. 1 billion devices. That's like these phone devices right here, you guys. That's my company. Right now, many people trying to create games on Web3. That's right now? That's been happening for a while. I remember that's definitely been happening for a while. All right, you guys, we're going to get back into it here in a sec. Right now means I know intermediate level theory in data science and machine learning, but can't code. Monkey D. Luffy? Well, it's just practice. That's all it is. Just type it out with your hands, and you're good to go. That's what I was saying yesterday. Just don't go scraping any website. I know, colleague. You be careful a little bit there. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? I'm watching you a lot. Thank you. Got a question. Only you can answer. If I have WASM code, WebAssembly, yep. Is there any way to find what it does? Do you have like a binary? You have a binary? Is that what that is? I mean, run it in the WASM container. Run it and see what you can decompile it, disassemble it, and see what the assembly code is, right? You take the machine code and you convert it to assembly, and that will be the disassembler. And then you can kind of walk through it and then take the disassembled code, put it into the AI and say, hey, AI, I've got some assembly code here. Can you tell me what it does? Hey, there you go. Now we can disassemble anything. There's no security anymore. What's PubNub? I'm new here. All right. Hey, DU11A, I'll let you know. All right. So for those of you who are new to this channel, thank you for joining in today. My name is Stephen Blum. We are doing web scraping with Python. We're going to use async.io or threading, whichever one works. I'm going to make sure it works by the end of stream. My name is Stephen Blum, CTO at PubNub. We raised 134 million, Series E, 100 billion, or a billion devices, 68 patent claims that have been granted already. Dula, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in and happy to have you here. Been in tech. I'm old now. I'm very old. I need to give you my knowledge because the new age needs to take over. PubNub allows you to build in-app communication, deliver the live interactivity your users want, So many different things. So live e-commerce, bidding, right? If you do biddings, live biddings, stock quotes, finance updates, tickers, live ticket management, chat messages. We also do transportation deliveries, 137.7 million monthly deliveries. That's a lot of deliveries. Gaming, right? Multiplayer gaming, sports, all that stuff. That's my company. That's what I do. You've used it. You've already used it. Have you used any of these things? Hey, how's it going there? Rupam? Rupam, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you guys here. So happy you're here. So you've already used my technology. You just didn't know it. You're using the app that was installing and embedding my technology to enable communication. New age is vibe coding now. You got it. It's new age vibe coding. Knowledge belongs to the world. Let's give it away. Exactly. Let's give it away. Stephen had created Claude Code plugin for reviewing websites systematically. So also need that before launching websites. Recall yesterday's stream. Hey, Sivan. That sounds fantastic. Because what if we had like an error or a bug on the website, right? What if we had a bug or an error on the website, right? Odalyn, hey, how's it going there? Santana, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Good to have you here. We're doing a Friday stream, you guys. It's Friday. Already? How's it Friday so soon? How's it Friday so soon, you guys? Hi, mate, watching from Northeast India. All right, Rupam. Thank you for joining in. Happy to have you here. Exactly. Soon on GitHub. Sounds good to me. Invites, all are invited to use. Thank you. It's a place where noobs go to have a pint alcoholic beverage. Oh, Kyle, I see what you did there. I know sometimes we get mistaken for things because of their name. The name, you guys, for Python web project, which DB should I use? SQLite. Monkey D. Luby. SQLite. It's called SQLite, SQLite. SQLite, that's a good one for the DB. SQLite for the DB. All right, you guys, now that you're all up to speed, AWS or Azure? They're both great. I like AWS. We run on AWS and a little bit Azure, mostly AWS. So all of our technology is globally distributed across the planet. You connect to the closest region to you, and you get very fast experience. Discord, okay, Rupam, I will give you the Discord just for you. Since you asked, all of our tech is here, so you can grab that if you're interested in that tech. Anything that we just mentioned, here you go. All right, Rube, here you go. Just for you, there you go. All the tech that we just talked about, available on our Discord. How much should I learn to be good for placement? Until you gotta be comfortable. You got how many employees do we have? About 120? We're about 120. So yeah, we could see this. I think that's there's some public information here. Yeah, if you just click on PubNub, and then you'll see it. If you click on PubNub, you'll see it. I think it's public, although it's not accurate because not everyone in my company updates their LinkedIn. AWS is a good cloud, and Azure is a good DevOps. Azure's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Also, we're gonna give some shout outs to Google as well, right? GCP as well. Hey, Joke, how's it going there, Joke? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We're doing some Python web scraping today. And by the end of stream, we will have a fully working web scraper that will scrape HTML and maybe PDFs too. Maybe PDFs because it was requested. Link? What link? What link for what? Hey, how's it going there? Meta modeling, diagram languages are used day to day. If you want, Will. If you want, I don't use them. Any course for DevOps with AWS Terraform? We could do a little bit of that. We could. Do you release publicly and free APIs? I'm studying. Yes. So we do have a free API. It is free forever. So just go to pricing, and there's a free plan right here. Free plan, free forever. No credit card required. Free forever. Are you into large language models? Sure. I'm into large language models. I use them a lot. All right, let's get back into it. We got to get into this here. All right, so get rid of that. Okay, so we're main. All right, what we need to do is we need to check this. So let's see here. Args equals args, and then we say args. I need to check. Let's see. How about this? Here's what we're gonna do. Len args. I'm bringing this back here. This is args. All right. Len. There we go. Is if is not is not greater than 0, we need to print. We need to print. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Grab it. So, what is it called? What is it? Command cmd equals sys.argv 0. All right. So we could do 0 here. This will be the command. So let me do f string here. So we'll say cmd and then u or https / www.pubnub.com / there you go. So this is usage instructions, right? Print usage instructions. Perfect. We did it. All right. Looks good to me. Is Redis actually full-blown database engine and can be persisted? It is a key value store. It has some ability to have like hash maps and a couple other things that are really powerful. It's not a full relational database, right? When you say full-blown database, usually people say a relational database where you can do joins and SQL and a whole bunch of things like that. Oh, Discord server? Sure, Vish, just because you asked, I'll type that in again just for you. I'll grab that for you here. Copy. All right, so you said at Vish. There you go. Discord server just for you there. So it's not a full-blown database. It's a very fast database. It's usually meant for in-memory fast caching. And it also has a persistent layer on disk if you want. So it kind of is a database. Are you into Linux kernel development or anything like that? I've done a little bit, but not a lot. Not a lot. We could do that. You typically want to do all your development in user space. There's not a lot that you would want to build in Linux kernel space. If you so wanted, it's not a problem. It's actually not that difficult. Monkey D. Luffy, thank you for saying hi. Never spent the time to actually learn Vim. Is it worth it? Tiny? Yes. I say it's worth it. I say it's absolutely worth it. Okay, let's run that again. Okay, we need to return. There we go. And then we'll do print again. Here we go. Backslash in. With the actually backslash in. There you go. We'll do another here. Usage instructions, : looks good. Run it. Okay. So, instructions, web scrape. So we say like this. We say Python. Perfect. Okay. So now we've got the instructions. Perfect. Can we do a /T? Can that make it a little bit nicer? Yeah, we can do /T. Let's do / in here as well. Make it look a little prettier. Python webscrape.py and then the web address. You need the root URL. You got to have the root URL. Steven, how do you feel about wheat and grains? Just curious. I eat quinoa, amaranth, millet, buckwheat. So there's some grains in there. There's some grains. Sort of like a hash map. Yes, exactly. Far less than a few. Exactly. Exactly like a hash map. You're trying to create a hybrid DB engine, Scratch, SQL, and Mongo. Just say CMU database design, lecture, and was fascinated about it. Database development is actually pretty great. It's fantastic. Mostly what you're doing is you're storing data in an efficient way to retrieve it later. It includes a lot of indexing patterns, which is a lot of fun. We could make our own database if we wanted to. We can make all sorts of databases. It's really neat. I can make databases all day long. Redis cache or HashMap cache. If HashMap cache is going to be a lot faster. If you're going to do a HashMap cache, you'll do that locally in your application directly. And it will be way faster. That's why I tried to store data in. It disappeared when I powered off your machine. Yeah, it'll go away. It's ephemeral, you guys. It's ephemeral. So let's see here. Put root URL, and then we need to... What was that command? Where was that at here? Let's go over here. Let's go back. I need to... Was that... No. Yes, here. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. This is it. Okay. So I need this right here. It's called async.io to thread and then the parameters. Okay. So this is going to be async.io.to thread. We want to call fetch worker. There we go. Fetch worker. Like that. And then we need to pass in. I'm not sure if it wants a tuple or not. Does it want a tuple or not? For multiple parameters. Do you know? I don't. I have no idea. We're going to try it. We're going to find out though. How do you scrape with just requests if you need a client-side render content? Are you implementing a headless browser too? GeoBot? You are clever. You're clever, right? We're not going to be running JavaScript. So if the web page is not renderable unless it's running JavaScript, we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it. We're keeping it simple. So here, so things that we're not going to do. All right, so things we won't do, but would make it way better for web scraping. We're not going to do these. All right, so things we're not going to do. We're firstly not going to do, let's see here. We won't do JavaScript. We're not going to do JavaScript. So not JavaScript. See what else we want to do here. Not JavaScript. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. We won't deal with CSS. We're not going to deal with images for now. We're not going to deal with images. We might deal with, let's see, maybe PDFs. Maybe. Because then we just grab a PDF reader and then we just look at the extension and we're good to go. Your favorite database is Microsoft Excel. Hey, Alam, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Hold on, far less than a few. I have a story to tell you. I was working with a company once and I called a spreadsheet a database. They laughed their faces off and called me an idiot. It is a database though. It is holding data. What's in a database? What counts as a database? Something that holds and stores data that you can retrieve and read from and write to. It's a database. It's just a different kind of database, right? There's a database that you could also, it's a runtime, right? That you could run, that can host, and you could make API calls to. Like SQLite, that counts as a database. Does it have a runtime? No, it doesn't. It's just a set of algorithms that saves and reads and writes data to files. It's a database. You count that as a database. So where's the line that you draw? They called me an idiot. You know what? Far less than a few. You were absolutely right. It counts as a database to me. It sure does. It sure does. You need to also do Vim basics. You could, Common. Hey, Common, good to see you. Good to see you. We're just going to scrape HTML and text. So things we are going to scrape today. All right, so what we're going to scrape. All right, so we are only scraping text from HTML today. That's the plan. That's today's plan. The plan for today. We got to keep it simple. So things like that. No images, no PDFs, no CSS, no JavaScript. Keeping it simple, you guys. Keeping it simple. Missing some of your chats though, you guys. What's in a database? Data. Of course. Exactly. Object relational model layer for your database. Oh, Crow Engineer, how's it going? If you want, I don't use ORMs anymore. I use just regular SQL statements with maybe some prepared statements, things like that. There's a guy in X implementing transformers on Excel. That sounds like a good approach. I like that. I'm fine with that. Hey, you subscribed to Og. Hey, Og Vorbis. Hey, Og Vorbis, I love your video and audio format. Thank you for subscribing. At the holy words that we are not going to do JavaScript. Yep, not right now. And Excel until recently, the biggest database storage on earth. I think so too. So glad you guys agree with me. I feel vindicated after all those years. I'm like, I told you it was a database. It's a database. It is. It counts. You're using document databases, Firestore, and DynamoDB. Nice. Those are good. Those are databases too. They count. They're not relational databases, but they still count. You use SQL directly as well. Nice, Common. You're doing it the right way. All right, so let's get in here. All right, close that real quick. All right, so let's keep going. All right, what I want next is we've got URLs. We put that in. We've got the fetcher. All right, so we need to pass in our queues. We should probably define those here. Well, you know what? Yes, let's define those here so that way they're in the scope. They're in the right scope. Also, I'm going to leave those here. Okay. So check command line user input for root URL. Okay. See, so this is the root URL. We assigned it. We're good to go. And then we're going to pass in. Let's see here. We're going to do URLs, comma, and pages. I don't know if this works or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to print that. Print URL. Actually, let's see. URLs and then HTMLs. Well, pages. Here we go. I like that better. I like that better. Okay, so URLs, comma, pages. What we should do is, let me, just so I can see it better. Okay, perfect. URL fetch worker, perfect. Okay, so do we have to start that? See, does thread task? No, we don't. Await. Okay, so we don't need to await it right away. So let's do this. Let's see. Then we'll await it here. Perfect. Okay. Root URL starting at. Okay. Perfect. You need to find it. All right. ORM is good when you want to do some project quickly. Yeah, there you go, Fireless in a few. Performance isn't too bad, especially Entity Framework Core. Nice, good feat. That's good advice. Can we talk about databases in the context of speed and efficiency? Sometimes my app feels slow, but I think it's something I could fix, like RLS or images or something. It could be a database. It could be. And if you have a database, if any kind, like probably a SQL database, you need to explicitly set indexes on that database. So depending on how you read data is very critical. So you apply a pattern for your indexes based on your read approaches, your read patterns, your read access patterns. You want to make sure that if you're reading and you're sorting or you're searching for something in your database, that you've applied an index on that table for that exact select statement based on the conditions in the where clause. Apply that index to your SQL table, and then it will violently go way faster. It'll be violently faster, like violently faster. It'll be great. Word Excel, the other files based in data storage systems or rudimentary databases, they count. Yeah, I think that sounds fair. Databases, rudimentary, sure. SQL, Mongo have engines behind them, complex relational, yep. And ACID compliance, integrity, yes. That counts. I agree with you on that. There are ways to make databases have extra capabilities and runtimes. So sorry, Redis is just a cache. Redis is a cache, although it does count as a database too. It is mostly used as a cache because of how fast it is and because typically it's ephemeral, which means it goes away after a while, right? It goes away after a while. ORMs can be adding caching nowadays. Yep, ORMs automatically can add in caching, so that way when you read from a database, the table will get cached in something like Redis, so the next time you go in to read it, it's fast. Read through cache. Kyle, you're welcome. Bro, is this language Python? It's Med. Hey, Med383, it's Python. We're doing Python. The index can be thought of as sort of a hash table with buckets. Yep, you got it. Hash table with buckets. Store direct links in places of data grouped by the probability of proximity, etc. Key val store. You got it. Oh, CouchDB. Yeah. We had an engineer from CouchDB join PubNub many years ago. His name was... I'm putting me on... I know his name. If you're watching this stream, don't yell at me. I remember. I know you are. I see your face in my head right now. I see your face. I'm gonna remind his name. I'll remember it here in a second. It's just been so many years. Since we've worked together. I'll remember his name eventually. What's that? Ooh, wow. How to build logic in code? Please tell me. All right, that's kind of what we're doing right now, Saga. We're doing that right now. You use VS Code? Nice. SR Alum? VS Code is a very great IDE. It's phenomenal. Distributed cart system with CouchDB. You did? Nice. Losing documents? Wait. Oh, it was losing documents. Uh-oh. Oh, it was? Ooh, that sounds problematic. Uh-oh. Early days databases. Yep, you could lose stuff. Too many new DM software these days. Switching back to Postgres. Yeah, Postgres is a tried and true. You got it. Postgres, tried and true. All right. What's CouchDB? It's a document database. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember. I'll remember it here in a sec. Okay. All right. So let's see if this works. Python web. All right. So await result, print results. Okay. Sounds good to me. Return pages. Let's see if that works. I want to see if that works. Okay. Oh, I need to do it properly. Okay. Let's use it properly now. Let's do copy paste here. There we go. Copy paste. Okay. I used it properly. That's it. Did I use that properly? Hold on. Let's see here. 1 second. So that's correct, right? Lynn is less than 1. There we go. Now we're off to it. Okay. See here. Result. Yeah. Here we go. So this is the URL thread. It's the URL thread. Okay, let's try that. Okay. URL thread. Hey, Mindless Meditation. Thank you for joining in. Happy Friday. We're doing some Python right now. I'm having a lot of fun. Is it illegal to do web scraping? I know, Mr. 8long, right? We're doing some web scraping. Hey, don't worry. We're going to web scrape our own business. So we're fine. Do what do you want with it. We're going to do a little bit of web scraping because it was a very commonly requested stream that we do. So we're doing web scraping. I sometimes feel like overwriting information stored in my memory. I can feel my memory limits in real life. Yep, exactly. Like I'm trying to remember someone's name right now who I've worked with for half a decade. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome on in, Steven. I hope you do well. Twisted at some point. We could do some Twisted. How to verify a website legally scrapable or not? Piece. You could look at the terms of service. So, for example, we're going to scrape pubnub.com, which is my business. You could go to their terms of service, scroll down to the bottom, say terms and conditions. You click on that and you read through it, say scrape. Yeah. Read. Yeah. And then just look through this and ask the AI to fetch this page and say, do they say I can't copy their data? Oh, robots.txt. Yeah. Robots.txt. That's the proper way to do it. Yeah. So you can do that as well. Robots.txt. For example, yep. Thank you for mentioning that, GeoBot. Yeah, that's the right way to do it. We're not gonna read that right now, though. We're just gonna do it anyway. All right, phone call loop run. Okay, so is it not that? Do we do it like this instead? Is that better? Okay, that's it. Hey, that's it right there. Okay. So it was using args. Perfect. All right, we did it. All right. So this might work. This actually might work. We might be able to use this. This could potentially be good. My email service added in your portfolio website for contacting me. Did it? Nice. Good job. That's actually pretty helpful. What are you doing exactly? All right, Sid Hart. We are building a web scraper that will download text from websites. It's a crawler, which means it'll automatically find all of the children pages. What do you call it? The subordinate pages, the sublinks, the sub pages. So you see how there's a link right here, and it goes to like Edge messaging, or a link that goes over here to chat, right? And it's a different URL. We're going to grab all those URLs from the root URL, and then we're going to fetch that URL, and then we're going to capture and parse that page. We're going to add more any other URLs we find, and we're going to keep growing that URL, and we're just going to keep parsing it, and then we're going to store all of the text into a folder that will store all the data that we want to save. And you can do that to use it for AI training. That's exactly what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. You can use a SERP API to scrape legally. Oh, you can. So SERP API is like a Google search, although you can use an API with it, and it allows you to search for certain data using the SERP, and you can go off. Yeah, you could do that too. Or you could just honor the robots.txt, read the terms and conditions. You can do that as well. Mathematics programming win. Far less than a few. We've done it We've done some mathematics. We've done it before. We can do it again though. No reason why not. Man, sometimes I think you are an AI. I like your content though. Hey, Brian Teeny. We're real. Look at all the fingers and see. You can see it. Hands in front of face, right? Hands in front of face, which means, at least it seems like we're real. Programming also in Python dev. Nice, Sid Hart. That's awesome. Not to be an annoying person, but is there no real reason to use two-thread? I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. For us, what we're trying to do is add a little bit of concurrency So we're going to be using some async networking. And while we are fetching pages, we also want to be parsing the HTML. We can do that concurrently. We can do it concurrently. So that's what we're doing that for. So that way we can have stuff that's working simultaneously and parsing and then putting stuff into a queue. And then we can scale it up if we wanted to and increase the concurrency so that way it scrapes even faster, right? So it scrapes even faster. Do you know all the syntax of Python? I know most of it. Seems daunting for me. Who's trying to learn it? Like learning another language? You got it, is. Are you using Fast API? We are not today. Today we're just using async IO, queues, request, and async IO. Since it's not a web server, it's a web reader. It's a web reader. It's the opposite direction. It's the opposite direction. Okay. So what are we doing here? All right. So we go to threads, await thread, print. Okay. So instead, this will be the exit condition. Is there an event loop that I have to start? I know we already did it there, so I'm just going to check real quick. Do we have to start an event loop? That is it. We don't need to do anything else. Okay. Hey, all right. This is great. Okay. So let's parse this out. Okay. So we've got worker. So we need to fetch. And so just a while. Hold on. Where is that at? Get. Here. We need to do get. Okay. Get. I need the .get method here. Where's that at? It's around here somewhere. We'll find it. I'm going to get what I want. I know I am here and eventually. Wait, is this over here? No. This. Right here. Okay. There's a way. Empty. If not empty. Okay. If not empty. While what we should do is... Let me see here. There's a way to grab data from the queue and pause. See, if not empty. So wait. Let's see here. Event, game running, get, queue. Oh, here. While not empty. Okay. That's what I want right here. Okay. Perfect. Empty. Okay. That's the pattern I'm looking for. Okay. Right here. Okay. So while not URLs.empty. Then we continue onward. So we're going to fetch, accept, exception as E, print E, finally, pass. Give it a try. All right. We will do a response equals requests.get. See, we need to grab the URL equals urls.get. URL. Okay. Perfect. See, except we'll print E. And it'll just say print failed to get URL. And then we'll say URL. Like that. Okay. Perfect. No, let me make this an F string. Cool. All right. Proud of you progressing. Hey, Priya, thank you. Priyank, appreciate it. Getting back some of you've already created a scripting using Fast API, deployed in the Firebase, which scrapes emails and phone numbers from Google. Hey, Siddhart, I see what you're doing there. That's nice. Because the guild doesn't allow real multi-threading in Python, you can do other languages. You got it. We want to do multi-processing. User, you are absolutely right. We should be doing this in Rust. We should be doing this in Rust. I'm with you. We just got started with Python, so we're going to continue it today. We might do Rust next week. You never know. How do you move in and out from main thread versus async thread? A little confused. So this is async await, and it is going to start the thread here, and then it's going to wait here at the main thread for the subordinate thread to finish, and then we'll print the result. So that's what we're going to do here. So we won't wait yet. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. While not. Finally pass. Okay. This will... What I need to do is... I need this queue... I need this queue to not exit. So I think... What I need to do instead is say while true. And then instead say if empty, we will sleep async io dot sleep for 1 second, and then we will continue. I think that's better. I think that's a little bit better. I like that better. I like that better. Are you shorts made with AI? I'm live. Oh, Adam7. You know we're real. You've been here before. What's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday. See here. Because already created Python script using Fast API. All right, read that. All right. Hey, how's it going there, Priya? Priyanka, good to see you. Let me scroll down. Hey, so missing some of your chats, guys. I got locked in there for a second. I was locking in. If you want to run a parallel, only option is multiprocessing. You got it. We could do MP, but it would work with a queue since the memory will be isolated. It does. Yeah, you got it. Multiprocessing. We're gonna do this approach today, which is not efficient. Don't get me wrong. You're absolutely right. We could make this better. You're like, Steven, you could make that better. How do you know how many threads you have? I only have one thread right now. Well, there'll be 2 threads, right? The main thread and then this second thread here. So that's it. We're keeping it simple today. We're just going to make it sure that it works, and we won't make it aggressive. We won't make it aggressive. Let's do a timeout. Timeout. We'll say like 10 seconds or something. We'll do a 10-second timeout just in case. Otherwise, it'll wait forever. So you gotta be careful there. Wait forever. Okay. You're back from Scotland. Hey, Jeff. Jeff's YouTube. All right. Back from Scotland. This sounds like you had a good adventure. Missing a brace after the get. Hey, I found it. All right, Siddharth. I saw it. Thank you, guys. What the duck is that AI shorts you uploaded? Oh, well. Oh, the duck one? Do you remember that? Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I had a lot of fun making that. That was a lot of fun. I know Samuel. I know Samuel Zander. I know what you're saying. I know. It was fun, though, to make, though. Quack, right? Quack, quack. Why not list and why queues as a param? Queues has the easy... It's got some extra checks to it, and it works between threads and return processes. So it's got a little bit of extra goodness in there. It's got some goodness. So we're just using a queue, right? Instead of a list. I think you could use a list. I've not tried it. I've only done queues with this scenario. What you want to do is spawn a future for each call and subsequent processing. Let async manage the execution. You got it. We could do that. We could do that as well. So like for this, we could. So that way we can do some concurrency. We can get some concurrency going. Quack video was epic, wasn't it? I had fun with that. I had fun. Where are you from? Let's connect, devs. Maybe we will have some project in the future. Sid Hart sounds like a good idea. Good idea. Okay, so where are we at here? Let's see here. So we've got our fetcher. If it's not empty, sleep. Or if it is empty, sleep. Continue, right? Ask again, is it empty? No, it is. All right, it's not. Okay, grab the queue. Fetch the data. Get the response. And then we're going to say response.text. Is it text or body? Let's look this up really quick. All right, Python. Import requests. requests. We'll say resp equals request request dot get https://www.pubnub.com. Okay, dir response, and then is it text? What is this? Links. Wait, what is links? Dot links. What is that? What is links? Dot get. Values dot get. What is this? Expected at least one. What is that? I don't know what that is. I just got excited by it. I had to check it out. Sorry. I got distracted. Stephen, I'd love to see a tutorial on optimizing serialization and concurrency when we were pushing for PubNub speed. What are the low-hanging fruits that other devs miss? Well, serialization's expensive, so you want to only do the minimal that you need in order to validate and process things. Stephen, please read in private. Sure, sounds good. We'll do. Check your Discord. All right, I will. I'll read it. I'll read it in private here. I hope you get to where you're trying to go in life. All right, Stanley. Thank you, Stanley Watson. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Happy Friday. All right, so connection content. What is that? So let's do that. Let's do resp.content. What is that? Is this what I wanted? Yep, that looks like what I wanted to me. Although it looks weird. What is this? What is all this? What is going on here? What is this? It looks like CSS and JavaScript. Hold on. What is this? Description, text. Here we go. Okay. Content. I'm looking at all this. All right. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. So I think we can do that. I think we can do this. It's just a lot of stuff here. It's just a lot of stuff. We can get rid of all. This is a lot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look for links to fetch, and we will just save the static file, and then we'll deal with it later. Because look at all this. There's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. And then we need to have already fetched. So previous, what do we call it? Done. We'll call them done URLs. Completed. How about completed? Completed URLs. So that way we don't re-download the same thing again. We don't want to re-download the same thing again. It's better to run scripts locally or just have them in a Chrome extension for text compressor. Well, it really depends. You want to try? Run them locally. It makes more sense to run it locally. Like run in a script in your terminal window. I think that makes a lot more sense. You have a great idea. Perhaps it could help. I have subscribed to your skills. Nice. Sid Hart, your skills look great. Thank you. Well, I'm happy to hear it. Let me know. What do you got? What do you got? Be careful with your ideas, though. Be careful with your ideas. Non-technical guy, not related to coding. Still watching? Don't know why. Student 19? All right. Well, thank you for watching. We're doing web scraping. We're doing something that is, what the AI companies, or because they downloaded all that data and they're like training their AIs on it. Like, you infringed on copyright. You've infringed on copyright. That's what we're doing right now. Beautiful soup and print HTML body text only. You could do that too. We're just gonna grab it like this though. We're gonna keep it simple. So it was content. Do I have text in here? Is that a thing also? So content versus. Wait, is there a difference? Yeah, let's do text. We'll do text. I think it sounds good. Text. Okay, I see it. All right. I'm looking through stuff right now. Let's see here. Okay. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, so response.text, and then we will put this into pages.put. Done. Excellent. So we can print, fetch, saved, or I don't know, we fetched. I don't want to say this. We captured successfully the URL. Perfect. Okay. Okay, there we go. Live time subtitles are crazy, aren't they? Student 19, I know, right? Because live subtitles right there. You got the live subtitles. Good to have you guys here. Happy Friday. I'm happy that you guys are here. We are doing some web scraping and some Python. If you guys are familiar with that process, essentially it means that we get a root URL, which is like a website URL, the home page, for example. We capture the URL. We fetch the URL, capture the data content. We parse out all the links inside of the page, and we put that into a queue so that way we can go back and fetch all those links. And we do the same thing in a loop. And then we repeat and we crawl the website and download everything. Hi, mate. Who are you? Hey, Azar, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Happy Friday. My name is Stephen Blum, CTO at PubNub. My company is called PubNub. We have 1 billion devices on the network, 68 patent claims that have been granted, 25 years in tech professionally. Let's see here, for example, here's my website. Deliver the live interactivity your users want. Basically, it means that we're a communications API, so you can build in-app experiences on mobile devices. Why doing that? Arburo, because you might have live bidding auctions, right? You might be seeing financial updates and stock ticker quotes updated on your website. You might be talking to someone over chat in the support center. Well, this is what we do. You've already used my technology. You didn't even know it. transportation and delivery. You ordered food, right? You ordered food and the car is coming your way. You're playing games on the internet. You've got sports and media updates. 35 million players on my network, you guys. That's a lot of players. What phone are you using? This is a OnePlus. The OnePlus, you guys. OnePlus. All right. Yeah, so that's me. So if you have any questions, let me know. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'll be happy to tell you what worked for me over the years. Bro, I'm adding a button on-off custom cursor in your website. Oh, as a feedback. Thank you. I really like the custom cursor. I thought it was really neat. Although you did have it turn into like a cursor icon that looked like I could select text. But it wouldn't let me. PubSub, you got it. Hello world. You got it. It's world. It is PubSub. It is PubNub. You got it. Publish, subscribe. That you know it. You figured it out. You get the bonus point for the day. Congratulations. Hello world. You figured it out. That was awesome. Any thoughts on building the website with scraping flow and does scraping in the backend? If you want, you can do that too. There's nothing that says you can't do that. You can absolutely do that. You seem to be something different. Are you a big personality? Student? Well, I don't know about that. I'm just me. I'm happy that we're doing this right now. I'm pretty excited about this right here. None of it. You got it. Overall opposite. You got it. Can I see your Vim script? Sure. Here, let's do that real quick. Vim RC. Here you go. Vim script right here. It's very clean. It's very simple. There's nothing crazy in it. It's just got some color settings. HLS is enabled. Numbers. That's it. You got it. Easy. Not adding selection because of copyright reasons. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. If you want to do that, that's fine. Okay. All right. So let's keep going here. And then I want to, so now that I've captured the URL, it's put into the place. Let's see if it can run. Let's see if we can run this. So we haven't started the HTML parser yet, but let's see if we can do that. Do we need the, yes, we do need the URL queue because we're going to write to it. We're going to put to it. Vibe coder, Sarif. Hey, I know vibe coding is the way to go these days. You don't need to write code anymore. The AI writes it for you. What am I even doing? Why am I writing code from hand? You really need to teach us Vim? Well, you can do, Vim's easy. Just type Vim tutor, and then you have a full Vim tutor ready to go. It'll teach you everything. You just read through it, and then it will tell you how to do the motions, right? You can do motions right here. Easy motions. Simple, easy motions. Here, let's do this so you can see it on the screen better, right? So here's the motions, HKJL, and that allows you to move around on the screen. Very easy and simple. That's the starting point. And then you just go from there. You keep on going. From there. What's stopping you from using PyCharm? Oh, I just like Vim. Vim. It's my favorite. Use the text editor. That's your favorite text editor. That's what I always say. I always say that. The reason why you're writing code by hand is because it's thin. You're right. It is thin. Fun. Yep, it is. It's fun, you guys. Have respect for the code writer, Manuel. You. Vibe coder, bro. Both. Sounds good to me. Are you X1000? We're working in together. Let's bring more software engineers into the world. All right, you guys. Let's lock in here for a second. Let's lock in. All right. Threads, async. Let's see if it runs. Where are we at? Python web scrape, which we need to, there we go. Okay, exception. Oh, except X. Oh, I got to type that right. EX. Let's type that right. Exception. Okay. Sleep was never awaited. Oh, all right. So await sleep. Thank you for, there's async. Perfect. Okay. Isn't software like the worst role to get a job in right now? Well, it's growing by 15% every year, and that is a very, very low estimate. That is the floor estimate. 15% per year. And we are seeing it right now. So it is growing. It is a growing system. And with all the AI code being written right now, check this out. There's so much code, more than ever in the whole history of the planet Earth. Has there ever been more code being written right now? Specifically because AIs are writing a lot of the code. And it is building applications that are working. Because of this, it's expanding the footprint of maintenance. Because code, as you know, is a living thing. You can't just write it and leave. You need to be able to maintain it, upgrade it, security patches, expand it, add more features. It just keeps going. So whether you write code by hand or write code with an AI, it doesn't really matter. We're going to need more of you to do that because there's so much code being written now. It's amazing. Quote in the code, no one can make, but sometimes you can choose copy and paste. You got it. You can do that. You absolutely can. There's nothing holding you back on that. Roger that, bro. Cool. Sounds good. Yes, it makes it a bit hard to notice the real substance. Development is 20% coding, 80% debugging. You got it. Yeah, exactly. You got it. All right, let's run this again. See, close that out. Okay. All right. Oh, something didn't work there. What happened? URL fetch worker was never awaited. What? Yeah, it was. Wasn't it? Oh, are we having an issue here? Let's see here. Async await. Hold on a second. Wait. We still have this page open over here as a reference. Oh. Can we not create an async? It seems like we might not be able to do async there. So I think we could just do time.sleep then. That seems to be a problem. URL fetch worker was never. Yeah, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. It right here. URL worker. Okay, so I think the problem is that let's do time.sleep instead. Let's do that. Let's import time. All right. Yep. Import time. Okay. Oh, interesting. So the same thing happened again. We'll figure this out. Oh, because of this, right? Okay. There we go. Haha. There we go. All right. Failed to get URL for some reason. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. We're one error at a time. Just like Savan just said there, development is 20% coding, 80% debugging. We're on the 80% right now. Agreed is called code alignment. Hey, that's a great phrase. I like that phrase, code alignment. For Vibe coders, it's 95% debugging, 99% debugging. Yeah. So much debugging because you didn't write any. Yep, Vibe coders, you didn't write anything, although you are in the process of debugging. GeoBot, I just debugged with AI 2. Nice. You're doing it right. Okay. Root, got the root URL. Perfect. Failed to get that URL, https pubnum.com. Name response not defined. Okay, got it. Right here. Okay. Response. Whoops. Okay, close that out. Yep, thank you. Okay. Captured URL successfully. We did it. Hey, there we are. We're on our way. Okay, now we just have to do a parser, which we're going to be using regular expressions. We're going to be using regex to do some parsing. The original OG approach. Coding, watching stream between prompts. Hey, GeoBot, that sounds like a great Friday. That's what I want to do. I watch streamers a lot as well. And when I'm watching streams, I'm doing something else. I'm hanging out, or I'm maybe doing something on my phone. Maybe I'm doing work. I'm doing some work, and I've got some streams over there on the side. That's what you're doing here with me. This is great. I'm a streamer now. I like that you guys are here. This is a lot of fun. Good to have AI. Debugging too can be, maybe not as well as the companies. We won't hire juniors and grads. Well, you know what? It's just a short-term thing. I think we're going to start seeing a grow in demand for software engineering because we have so much AI that's writing code right now. We just need more people to manage and maintain it. I think so. I vibe code a lot every day. Right now, we're hand writing our code. We're writing our code live. This is live coding, you guys. That's what I'm doing right now too. Nice. Couldn't be worse than JavaScript, right? Yeah. You got a little bit of JavaScript in there. I'm so happy that we successfully captured successfully. Okay. So since we did that, we put that text there. We need to start another worker, which is going to be called a parser. All right. So we need the same logic here. Empty URLs. And we also need to do this here. To do There we go. Okay. We need to capture this. Let's see here. Continue. Okay. We'll just copy paste that. I think that's a good approach. Okay. So it's not URLs. It's going to be URLs. And this will be pages. We'll call this pages. Pages. Okay. So while pages, not empty, we'll do pages.get. Say page. Perfect. Perfect. Trying to make some text overlaid on top of a picture in GTK. Jinlu, I'm actually kind of curious what you're doing. That sounds pretty neat. You're doing something interesting. That I'm still the same task I was when the stream started. Are you Jinlu? Hey, how's it going there? Mersagen? How do we say your name? Hello. You're a member, Mersagen. Hello. I just joined now and the live session. Yeah, you're here now. You're in the live session. How's it going? Very interested about the web scrape. Yes, that's what we're doing. Tell me more about what we're doing now and if you can use proxy. You could if you wanted to. We're just going straight from our computer and how the sites with Cloudflare protection. So we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to change the user agent. So Cloudflare will do a pretty good job if it's got that protector on it where it says validate that you're a human. You will have a very hard time getting past that. You'll have a hard time getting past that. However, some of them, if you're running from AWS, for example, if you're running on a VPN, you'll get this cloud protection symbol that shows up and it says validate that you're a human. Click this checkbox. It's a verification step. You can bypass that if you're running on, say, a residential IP address. That's a way to bypass that. You can change your user agent, which is what we're going to do as well here. We're going to do that as well here. So let's do that right now. Let's change the user agent since you asked. All right, so change user agent requests Python. Okay, let's see how to do that. How do we set the user agent? Custom user agent. Headers. Okay, so we're going to do a custom user agent here. We're going to do that right now. We're going to bypass. Are you guys ready to do some nefarious activities? We're going to bypass some stuff. All right. Headers, user agent, and we're just going to, you know what? We'll keep it pretty. User agent, we're going to have a custom user agent. And we'll say user agent will be defined here, user agent. And we're going to give it a very special user agent. Are you guys ready? Watch this. Navigator dot user agent. Boom. Copy paste this. Copy paste this right here. So you can't see it on the screen very well, but I said navigator dot user agent. We're gonna look like we're a normal user on a web Chrome browser. Normal user. Boom. Like that. Just like that. There you go. And then we go to requests. And then we're going to say headers. I think it's called headers, right? Yes. Headers. Okay, perfect. Equals headers. Perfect. And therein lies the nefarious activity that we just successfully are going to bypass the majority of the systems that make it look like you're a real human. Hello, what's up? How's it going? How are you? We're doing good. Missed your videos. Hey, well, we're here now. It's happy Friday. It's good to have you here. We're building a web scraper today in Python. And so you're fired by your ex-company, so you are ready to take revenge. Exactly. Take revenge now. You can DOS them if you want. Hey, Steven, what is the motivation for using Vim instead of VS Code? It's because I love it. It makes me happy. I'm a lot faster. Obviously, you could use VS Code in addition to using Vim motions in VS Code. I'm not so much for that. I also use Tmux. Tmux allows me to have extra buffers. And so I can do stuff in different window panes. As you can see here, I can manipulate all without ever using the mouse, right? The mouse, without ever using the mouse. So that's the way I use Vim. I use Vim and Tmux and Ghosty Terminal. In the Ghosty Terminal, you're making it look so simple. It gets easy after a while. Steven is 404 on PN. What am I thinking? His video? Wait, Savon, what? Intel Mac? Is it really better than M series? M series are better. They are. They're just a lot faster. They're a lot faster, you guys. Let's see here. Let me see here. Let's send a screenshot in the Discord in a minute. All right, Jen Lou, sounds good to me. Let's see here. I'll be applying this on and off custom cursor. All right, sounds good, RUX. Before ending stream, thank you. X company, what happened? Oh, hey, we're saying like, for instance, if you happen to be wanting to go like, do something, you want to do a little something, you can go after the company's homepage if you want. The code that we're writing right now won't let you do anything that's overly crazy, though it is a starting point. That's all I'll say about that. It's a weird looking mouse. I know, isn't it? It's a magic trackpad. Because we're running on a Mac, you guys. We're running on a Mac. How do we avoid bot detection web scraping? So, all right, are you ready? How to avoid, what did you say there? Bot detection. So step 1, use a residential IP address. So your home address. Don't run it on a web server. 2, number 2, you use a well-known user agent string, which is what we did. We did that here, user agent. Here, right here. Well-known user agent string. And there you go. That's how you go about it. We just did it. We did the user agent string, but we need to do the completed URLs right. It's far less than a few DDoS, right? Exactly. Where do you get your work done? In a terminal window, usually. In this very chair that I'm sitting in right now. In a terminal window. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Close that window, close that for now. So, let me just kind of clean that up real quick. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Make it pretty. Okay. All right. So, let's think about this. Oh, there's a video when you get 404. Oh, Savon, yeah, that's me dancing. Is that still there? Hold on, let's try. I want to check that out. All right, pubnub.com/a bunch of stuff. Is that still a thing? Hey, yeah. I forgot about that. Hey, that's it. Yeah, Savon, I forgot. Hey, that's our old office. That's our old office in San Francisco. That was a long time ago. No, your plastic surgery work. Oh, no, I know. I thought I took something and forgot. I did. Yeah, that was a while ago. You guys. Hallucinating. Yep, exactly. All right, so where are we now? Where are we at? Okay, so we have to get wrapped up here pretty soon, so we got to get going. Though we're not done yet. I want to make sure that we have some web scraping things that are happening. I want to be able to parse the HTML and look for additional URLs. What exactly do you do? I'm new. All right, Cozy Babyface. My name is Stephen Blum. I'm the CTO at PubNub, which is my company I started many years ago. We raised $134 million. We're at Series E. We've got over 1 billion devices, so 1 billion users. I have 1 billion users on my API right now. They're connected, usually on mobile phones. I've got 68 patent claims for messaging technology that have already been granted. I've been doing in tech for 25 years. This is my company. This is my business. It's called PubNub. We're an API provider that allows you to add in-app communication. The top 10 apps in the App Store today all have built-in app communication. That's what we power. That's what we provide for gaming, sports and media, multiplayer, healthcare, telemedicine, e-commerce, like when you bid on live bidding, like real live bidding, stock quotes and tickers, order delivery, customer call, transportation. That's what I do. I hope that answered your question. Hey, nothing. How's it going there? Welcome in. Thank you for saying hi. Bro, you're thinking of creating Ultron or Vision? Well, at some point, maybe, I don't know. That could be pretty fun, right? That could be a good one. Wait, you actually built a company? Yeah, you got it. Thought you just worked there. Oh, yeah, that's my company. I started it many years ago. Many years ago. Many years ago, you guys. So many years ago now. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Very nice new follower. Hey, all right. Sounds good to me. Appreciate it. Yeah, and we do live coding on this stream. So on this channel, we'll do live coding. We're going to be Python, AI, Rust. We could do some JavaScript. We could do other languages as well. Golang, doesn't matter. I'm fine with all those. Any language is good for me, except for Java. We're not doing it in Java. I just don't want to. So you're down to earth. Best of luck, man. Thank you, MD. Appreciate it. Down to earth, you got it. What are the pricing at PubNub? Free. All right, so you got free forever. There's a free, so you click on pricing. We have a free forever plan. It's 200 users and 1 million transactions per month. And then you're good to go. And for personal use, that basically allows you free forever. Bryant, you're excited? Nice. Java, you need a lot of coffee to write Java. You sure do. And I do not drink any Java or coffee. Why not Java? Because it's an academic language, and that's my opinion, and you can't change my mind about it. You don't need to use it anymore. If you want to use JVM, use Scala, maybe Clojure, probably not Clojure, probably Scala, or maybe even Kotlin. Why not use Kotlin, right? There's so many different choices. You don't need to use Java directly ever again. You need it never again. So here's my GitHub as well for you guys. Basically, same thing. Kotlin for the win. Exactly. Far less than a few. Kotlin for the win. Exactly. All right. I want to finish this web scraper, and then we're going to do memes, and then we'll have a good Friday. And then I got to go do actual work, right? I got to go do actual work. Even in academic, I don't like Java. I know, right? Me too. I was like, why are we writing all this? Why do we have to do this much typing? Because there's so much verbosity. You're a networking engineer watching your live? Hey, Tariq, that sounds great. That sounds great, Tariq. I hope I said your name right there, Tariq. An academic language too? Yeah, it is. Like, it is a language that is mostly done in university and college because the professors know those languages and they don't want to learn a new one. And that's just how it is. For the most part, at least when I went to college. Wait, did you say it's Friday? It is coming. It's Friday. Hey, it's the weekend, you guys. We're almost there. We're almost there. I don't want to stream to end, though. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Seriously, with the Java boilerplates. I know, right? Far less than a few. Exactly. Software engineer from India. How do I work for PubNub? Mysterious Debris. Mysterious Debris. You're asking the right question. All right, so what you do is go to pubnub.com. Yeah, go to pubnub.com. Scroll to the very bottom of the page, and there's a careers button right there. There's a careers button. I haven't even talked about what we have here. So we've got some open roles here. We got some open roles for you. Software engineering, employee stock options, flexible time off. Basically, we have unlimited time off. It's called unlimited plan, and you don't have any allocated vacation. You just take time off when you want. We do hackathons. We actually do. This is real. We stop the company for a week and we do hackathons twice a year. We got health plans, fitness. We pay for your fitness. We pay for your health care and other related items. And we give you a monthly $300 for your office space, which includes internet and whatever you want every single month, right? Isn't that great? How does unlimited PTO work? It's uncommon here. So unlimited PTO is you just ask for time off or whenever you want. You're like, hey, I need to take time off. You're like, okay, have fun. Do you accept applications from India though? Yes, we do. We do. Applications from India. It says right now there is some locations on here, though they are remote, right? So we have a few offices in Poland, though. If you want, feel free to try to apply. We've got a lot of applications, so it might be hard to get through. $300 per month for office stuff? Yeah, you got it. Unbelievable. Jinlu, exactly. Kind of crazy. Isn't that great? What about applications from Kenya? If you want, yeah, give it a try. So our team will do the best to go through your resumes. We do have a lot of applicants though, and so it'll go quick. So no need to feel weird heading to the doc's office one day. If you, I mean, you never need to feel weird for that, right? I don't think so. My friend, can we code? Let's do it. Let's go back to coding. Mark Polt, we're going to go back to coding. All right, so let's do it. All right, I'm locking in, you guys. I'm locking in. I want to finish this. I have to finish this here. So I need to parse the page. So let's do this. Pages.get. I'm going to print page. Let me make sure this works. All right. Captured successfully. Is this working? All right. I need to grab that. Okay. Oh, we didn't start the parser yet. Okay. Let's start the parser. All right, let's start this parser. All right, paste. This will be called the HTML thread. Okay, looks good. URLs in page, perfect. Then we will await the HTML thread. There we go. How about we say URL results like that, and they do HTML results. We can make it pretty. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Okay. 134 million series. What's your net worth? I know, GeoBot, right? That's a question that you could ask. That's a doxing question, right? You gotta be careful with those. Do you hire ex-convicts? I mean, we'll do background checks for our less than a few. We do background checks, so that might. You never know. You never know how it works. I mean, we do have a lot of like I said. Listen up, you guys. Listen. If you're still here and you're paying attention, I do have something to mention. We do have a heavy amount of security that goes in my company. A heavy amount, because we have major companies. Some of them are not listed here. Some of them are not listed. You can see here on the screen, we've got major companies that send us data. And we have heavy restrictions on that data. And when they give us access, when they grant us access, we can go through and we can do extra things. So from a debugging perspective or support perspective, right? However, we have very heavy compliances that we have to comply with, because we are such terabytes, petabytes. Was it tens of petabytes per month go through my network of all of these companies' data? It's a lot. It's a lot of data. So we have a huge amount of security when it comes to that. And part of our due diligence is we do have to do background checks. So we have to be very careful. Writing Python feels like texting. Writing Java feels like constitution. Writing a constitution, you got it. You're right. Military industries, yeah, right. Things that I can't say, Sivan, right? HIPAA and GDPR. Yep, exactly. You got it. You got it. Hey, Mohammed, good to see you. Welcome on in. All right, let's finish this off. All right, so let me see. We should have started that. Looks good. Okay. Now, I want it to print. All right, so the HTML result, HTML thread, HTML parser. True. All right. Sleep if pages that empty. Do we add the pages? See, this is where I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Because this is where we might need to use threading instead of async IO. Except for Python, what do I use? JavaScript, Golang, Rust, C, mostly those things. SQL. Though I could use a whole bunch of other things. Didn't mean to ask stupid questions. Hey, you're asking the right question. Don't worry, you're good. You're good to go. You're good to go. Why is my page not printing? I want my page to print. Let's say if page is empty. No, I'll say print no pages. Okay, so it's not even running this? Is it not running? Oh, no. That should be fine. That should be fine. Let's see here. Root URL captured successfully. Why is that not running? Why is that not running? I might need to use threading because this might not be what I want. So this is why I was like, I don't know if it's going to work or not. You work with GSAP. I actually don't. What is GSAP? What is GSAP? Is that a typo? Did you set the user client? Yes, I did. Otherwise, you get blocked. So it is downloading. So we here, fetch. Where's that at? Let's go here. So we got the response, pages.txt. All right, so it captured the page successfully, right? So I'm going to print response.txt real quick. So I'll make sure that I actually see it. So it's there. We got that. That part works. So we put into pages. Hey, Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Happy Friday. We're trying to build a web scraper here. We're probably going to have to move over to a threading model instead of using async IO. User agent, you got it. We did it. So user agent right here. Right here, exactly. Otherwise, we're good to go. Is a JavaScript animation library. Except for Oh, GSAP, animation library. So there's something called CSS, and it's got built-in animations. You don't, it really depends on what you're trying to do. If you're like a game engine, maybe you want a GSAP. Let's take a look at GSAP real quick. GSAP, JavaScript. All right, what is this? Animate anything. Wild, verbose, JavaScript, animate for professions. See, this right here, you can do in CSS. I love CSS. Hey, yeah, exactly. You could do this in CSS. You don't need to use JavaScript for this, for the most part. So that is my recommendation. If you are using library for animation, consider using CSS first, because for the most part, you can basically animate about everything with CSS. You'll be perfectly fine. I believe it animates SVGs. Ooh, oh, does it? Okay, so that's a step forward. That's a step forward. Nice. How's it going there, Chuluth? Hey, Chuluth, thank you for stopping on by. Good to have you here. We're doing some web scraping today. It's more advanced for front-end vector animation, though. Nice. Hey, Nora, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Is that you, Chuluth? I don't know. Nora, thank you for subscribing. We're building a very good, well, right now, sort of okay, web scraper that I'm trying to get it to work here. All right, so let's see here. Print no URLs. Sleeping. Okay. Sleeping. ing. Perfect. Sleeping for 1 second. Okay, I want to see what that looks like. Okay. No URL. Sleeping for 1 second. So that works. So that loop is working. That loop is working. That's great. Okay. The loop that's not working right now is this one right here. So no pages, sleeping for 1 second. Pages.empty. Okay, continue. Okay, so what I want to see is the HTML thread working. So is this the HTML parser? Yeah, so that should work perfectly fine. So why is this not running? I just fell asleep for a second. Did you, Kyle? I do that a lot. I do that often. I think GSAP, you can do morphing transitions too. Ooh, nice. Nice. All right, so that works. So I'm going to comment this guy out for a second. So why is this not running? Okay. Coroutine to thread was never awaited. Hey, we can do that. Hey, Beru, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. We're writing ourselves a Python web scraper right now, and we're trying just to deal with the async IO weirdness. And the good news is I think we can figure this out. So HTML thread here. Okay, pause that. Go over here. And then we don't have this anymore, so we're commenting that out. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, so no pages, sleeping for 1 second. All right, that's what I'm looking for. But what about this? URLs. Okay. Oh, wait, URL thread. Oh. What about this? No pages. Interesting. I might need to join these guys together or something like that. All right, let's consult the internet. Let's consult the internet real quick. Let's see. We do got to get going here. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. All right, await future. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. All right. Let's see. Await multiple two threads. How do we do this? How do we do that? Do you guys know? Let me know. How do you memorize so much code? Well, you memorize enough of it. Gather. All right, so we need to do something called gather. Okay, that's what we got to do. We got to do gather. All right, I like that idea. Okay, we're gonna do gather. It's called gather. Perfect. So not two thread. We're gonna do. It's called gather. Okay, async. So we need instead. So this will be results. Right? Results. Yes. In a way. So await. Async io.gather, and then we're going to pass in multiple of these guys. All right. And we don't have to delete. We could delete that right there. Delete that. We don't need this anymore. Keep things clean and simple. This is great. All right. Is that it? Did we just do it? Concurrency. Await on all of them. Yeah, exactly. You need to join them. Yes, that's what we're doing. All right. That's much better. Did that work? All right. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. We're making our way. This is great to see. Making our way in the world. transactions are renew per month. Yes, they do. They do. They renew every month. You got it. They do. How morphing works mathematically? Well, usually what happens is you've got a clock cycle ticker. Then you want to target frames per second. You apply based on how fast you want an animation to occur. Every frame that ticks, you need to move a fraction based on your desired speed for the animation. It's actually not that hard. It's just a little bit of time math. He's using Vim. Hey, what IDE are you using? Nothing. Hey, Andrew, thank you for mentioning. Yeah, we're using Vim here. This is Vim. So Vim right here. So you can see Vim 9171752. That's what we're doing there. Doing some Vim. Okay. So let's get back into it. All right. So now that we waded into all of them, we're very happy about this. We succeeded in life. Everything's great now. We're the hero of the day. Now, let's see here. Print. Let's see all of our prints here. Page. We don't need to print page anymore. I want to print page here though. I want to print page here. So where's that at here? Let's get rid of that. Don't need that. Where's this? All right, true. No, you're sleeping for a second. Put pages, print, successfully kept page. Looks good. Failed. All right, I'm going to grab that. Looks good. Okay, making it pretty. Finally, return pages. Do we need pages though? No. I mean, there's no reason to. There's no reason to. Just say done. Okay. Great. Sounds good to me. Okay. Let's keep on going. All right. Build that. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. All right. We're doing good now. Great to have you guys here. Happy Friday. It's so good to have you guys here. We're doing live coding. We really are. Like, as you can see right now, things are happening. We're making our way. We're making our way. Is this a code exercise or is there a reason? Yes. So J Forsta, that was requested on stream in previous streams multiple times that we build a web scraper, and we are doing that. Can you share in Vim config? Yeah, absolutely. That is by let's see /vimrc. It's right here. You can see it on the page for the most part. Let me go to the arrow. There you go. That's it right there. There's uncommented stuff here at the bottom, but you need to worry about that. Mostly, this is it right here. You see, this is my VimRC, and it's not NeoVim. It's regular Vim. It's a standard old regular Vim. Just posted a screenshot of what I've been working on in the Discord. Did you, Jinlu? I want to check it. Hands on, you got it. All right, we're going to take a little break to check out what Jinlu did here real quick. On the link, general chat, maybe? Is this it? Wait, that's not it. Is it? This system info, is that it? Hold on a second. Steven, are the functions already async? Yes. We're good on the async. Yeah, we are. You got it. It is. Nice. This is it? Okay, so the base config added a new GUI setting app, and I've been working on it, extending it. During stream, I worked on a header for a new page, a new about page. Oh, wait, is this webs? What is this? Oh, about system. Oh, very nice. This looks great. You built yourself a beautiful application, and you built an about this system page. Dusky version 240 or 240. Kernel version Windows NT. Is it Windows NT? Wait, is that real? That can't be real. Is that real? Is this Windows? No, this looks like Linux. This doesn't look like Windows. What are you doing? Hey, Doughboy. Hey, Doughboy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. We're checking out what Jinlu wrote here. Isn't it redundant? Is it? So why are you using two thread? Oh, because that's what it asked for. I'm following the instructions. I'm following instructions here. Let's see here. Where do we put that at? Here we go. Yeah, I'm just following this. Gather, because you need to pass the arguments for each of the methods. So you need to pass the arguments for each of the methods, right? So go over here. So see how we have arguments, these queues. So we have these queues right here. These queues, I need to pass them separately to each of the functions. So the URLs and the pages. And then of course right here are the actual workers or the methods that you call upon. And you have to have a way to do that. And so you can gather these together so they run simultaneously. And it works. It works really well. We're making it work. Not Arch. Okay, I thought so. You put temp values there. Okay, got it. So it's not Windows NT. Just some temp value. Kernel version. Totally. That's why it was in parentheses, because you're like totally Windows NT. Will you share your project on GitHub? Absolutely, Seraph. It's on Discord right now. It's on the Discord right here under the link share. Link share, here you go. Right here, exactly right here, the web scraper. Let me go ahead and push current progress. Git status, git add, git commits, updated web scraper, almost done. Push it to main. All right, there it goes. Here you go, guys. Now it's up there. It's up there. You can see it's very simple. It's very simple. It's very easy. It's very clean. Lightweight and simple. You want to learn programming proper, but you don't know the roadmap. Do you mind showing you? Yeah, help dev. Good news. Good news. The internet is vast. It has all the information you could ever ask for. You can learn easily on the internet. Everything's there. Start with Python. So start with Python. Go look for Python tutorials. And I think that's a good starting point. Python tutorials. There you go. Whenever I haven't connected anything to real data points, I just type random stuff like the kernel window NT despite being on Arch, the CPU being most knockoff name ever. Got it. Hey, Jinlu, that sounds great. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. The URLs pre-filled or are they automatically fetched and scraped? You have to pass a URL. So here, if you just run it, so say Python web. Oh, wait. That's a problem. Hold on a second. Wait. Why? That failed outright, didn't it? That straight up failed outright. What happened here? Something weird happened. Let's see here. It didn't like that. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay, got it. Hold on a second. We got to fix this. This is a problem. Let's see, what is this? I need to see what this is. Print len sys.argv return. Okay. Why is that doing that? Why is that doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second. Okay. Where is this? Main, async main, runner. Okay. Why? What? Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Hold on a second. Can we just say it's return immediately? Return. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. One. Okay. Less than 2. That's better. We did a little bug there, just a little bug. Okay, so yeah, here's the instructions right there. You just run the program and it's gonna give you instructions for the root URL. You want the root URL. So let's do this. So say print set no paste. Okay. So print, we'll say this is the root URL to start from. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Wait, let's add a little bit more in there. Oh, there's a tab here. We can do that. See if that makes it better. A little bit. It does a little bit. Because of CMD. Okay, got it. Okay. We're just making it pretty, you guys. We're making it pretty. What's the accuracy of your scraped data? 100%. I think it's 100%. Let's see here. Catch on my chat real quick. I got pulled away. We'll have to watch live from the start. All right, Laura Maxwell, no worries. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're nearly there. Stephen used clock for the command line interface. It's a Python package. I'm not familiar with that. Clock? We'll have to grab it. We'll grab clock at some point here. So say the root URL to start. Yeah, that's a little bit better there. Okay. Cool. So basically, yeah, you just follow the instructions. You're good to go. Let me fix that. Git status. Commit. Fixed start. And push main. Good to go. Click. Said, hey, how's it going there, Madra? Good to see you, Madra. Welcome in and happy Friday. Don't bother with sysargv. Oh, got it. Well, I bothered. I bothered. It's fine because we're only gonna have one argument. We'll only have one argument. Recently launched your own B2B SaaS. Hey, nice. That sounds great. We're about to start serving our first customers. Worked on it for 2 years. Whoa. 2 years is a long time. That's too long. You should have launched it earlier. You should have launched sooner. Although, hey, better late than never. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. Let us know how it goes. Share the link in Discord when you launch it. Share the link in Discord. Jay Forsta, share the link in Discord when you get it up and running. I want to see it. Aren't you going to Node.js by any chance? Oh, Madra. Sure, we can do Node. We have JavaScript. I love it. I love it. Sup, bro? How's it going there, Wargasm? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. We're just wrapping up this quick little parser here. And what I want to do is I want to save the pages. So I'm going to write the page. So let's see here. Save text Python file. Here we go. We're going to save the text file to a directory. Let's see here. mkdir, let's see, downloads. We'll just say downloads. And we'll put it under downloads. Okay. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. All right, so we're going to open up a file. We're opening up a file. Thank you for the hearts and reactions, you guys. All right, so page, print page. We're not going to print page. We're going to save the page now. So we'll say with open. We're gonna put the open. We're gonna put the data into. We'll call it. We need to call it like the name of the URL, right? The name of the URL, which we don't have. We'll just give it a random. We'll give it random. Get stashed. My file disappeared. Oh no! Oh no! Carlos and a few. That's terrible. Keep on going. Thank you guys for the hearts and reactions. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Okay, so we're going to open and we're going to say downloads / and then I need to put something here. I need some random data. We need to put like a random number there. Python import random dot see here. Okay. All right. I'm trying to find a way to do this real quick. What if we did random? So what if we did f string random like this, and we did colon. Oh, I think I'm in Vim. I'm trying to do Vim motions. I'm like, why is it not working? F100. Can we do that? Will that work? How do we f dot 100? Wait, how do we do that? So Python f string format float. I forgot how to do that. I'm gonna grab that real quick. It looks like, so I'm not far off. Okay, dot 2. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit off. So dot 100f, like that. Okay, neat. Look at that. Okay, that is too many. That's too big of a number. Let's do 50. All right, let's do 55. All right, so I think 52. Okay. Yeah, I think that's right. 52. Okay. So we'll use this as the name of our file. Okay. We'll call it page underscore paste. Wait, let me copy and paste that again. Ha! 1 second. All right. Sorry, I'm missing your chats, you guys. Your full-time job. So it's been incremental and it takes a while. Yeah, you're right, Jay Forsta. No worries. It does. It takes a few while features and functionality in the industry, but we are pretty to market. You're pretty market competitive. You're nice. Madra, thank you for hanging out. See you. Good night. We'll see you next week. Good to have you here. Peace. Do you use mouse or is it just keyboard? Just the keyboard. We're doing just the keyboard, you guys. Only the keyboard. Steven, do you know any code in Python that remove background from image? Means the way to achieve this. Background from image? You can ask use an AI image system to do that. You could use an AI image system to do that. I think that'll work. That works pretty well. You could also use mostly AI. It's AI is the answer. I think AI is the answer. Or you can use UUID. Oh yeah, let's do UUID. Let's do UUID, you guys. Let's do that. Import UUID. We'll say UUID.UUID. Like, is there a 5? Is there a 6? Is there an 8? Is there a 9? Okay, there's an 8. There's a UUID 8. There we go. And we say str. Hey, we're going to do UUID because you guys asked about it. You're like, hey, why don't we do UUID? Ah, it sounds way better to me. Import UUID. That is awesome. Thank you for mentioning it. All right, so where's our file at? Where do we do that? For open. All right. We will do that here. Perfect. Stir UUID. Like that. We'll bring this as an F string. Grab that there. And then we'll paste it there. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. Perfect. Thank you for mentioning UUID. That was a way better idea. Zesty. Or just use Pillow. Oh, yeah, you could use Pillow, although I don't know if it removes backgrounds as easily. I don't know if it moves backgrounds. It's good to have you guys here. Happy Friday. Let's keep on going. Let's finish this web scraper. Let's finish this web scraper and then do memes of the week and then start our weekend. I need to get brave and share my face and do paracoding on stream with you. Savon, that would be a lot of fun. We could do that. We could do that. It'd be pretty easy too. So all I do is get a Zoom call going, and then we could do like split screen. We could do a split screen. Okay, so let's see here. Close that. All right, so this will be open path as a write. W, writing. We're going to write to it. And then let's see here. File. Oh, as. Okay. Let's see. As file. File.write. I'm pretty sure. And then page. Done. And then that's it. I think that's it. We don't need to do any try catch. We're good to go. No try catch required here. No try catch required here. All right, so that'll save the file. Let's see if we can get one file downloaded, right? Can we get one file downloaded? Vi.get ignore. Get ignore. And we'll say downloads. Get add. Let's see. I want to say that we added ignore download folder. Perfect. All right, good to go. I'm for that on Zoom or Discord live. Oh yeah, Discord. I even forget about Discord. We could do that too. Or Discord. Yep, exactly. We could do this. I'm always thinking about Zoom because I talk to customers on Zoom all the time. That's how I do my business, is on Zoom. Me too. I have a cam and no mic though. Oh, well, having no microphone makes it more difficult. Use Scrapey for production grade scraping. Yep, exactly. You absolutely could. We're writing our own scraper though. This is like an exercise. We're doing an exercise here. It's incredible. Python framework using Twisted. Ooh, very nice. All right, let's get back into it, you guys. So is it web? Okay. So let's run it. Let's do a run. Python web. Actually, you know what? Do I already have it around here? Web. Here, I'll just run that and then grab this here real quick. Because I've already got it. 0. Copy, paste. Boom. Okay. Perfect. Okay, LS downloads. Hey, look at that. Look at that right there. We just did what do you call that? A web scraping. Happy Friday. Please share and want to learn. Web scraping day 1 today. You got it. We just did it. We just scraped our first web page. Now we got to process it. That's the last thing we're going to do. We're going to do some processing. And then we'll do the memes of the Friday, and then we will call it a weekend, you guys. We'll call it a weekend. This is fun learning experience. I am enjoying it. Side-by-side coding, thinking, and stream development of the code config you use. That sounds good to me. You love universally unique IDs so much. Me too. Right there on the screen, you guys. We did it. You guys. It's great to have you here. All right, let's see. I want to do a little HTML parsing first, though. Let's see if we can capture some URLs. All right, so I want to try a few things out here. So Python, let's say R. We'll do this. What is it called? Find URLs equals R, and then we're going to. Hey, Steve Dix, thank you for subscribing, Steve. You and I share a name. My name is Steven. Your name is Steve, right? I mean, pretty similar. Although sometimes people call me Stefan, right? With F, it's Steven. It's called Steven. It's Steven. Beautiful Soup version 4. You could do that too. That also works. All right, so let's see if we can. So I want to look for an href equals, and then I want to do a capture. Actually, we'll do a dot star. How about this? So we'll do we need to capture this. Everything not a quote mark like that. Plus. Right? We're going to capture that. Let's capture this right here. We'll do a capture. Oh, right. I forgot. I got to escape that. Backslash that. Okay. And then this needs to be a question mark. And then this needs to be a question mark. Or how about, I got a better idea. We'll do this. Backslash. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing over here. We'll do the same thing here. A big quote or a little quote. There we go. Find URLs is a regex. Okay. Dot. See what this is. See. Is it built in? Dir. Okay. Okay, we're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. Hey, how's it going there? Shawshank. Hey, it's the Shawshank. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Your Hungarian is called István. Wait, in Hungarian it's called István? Oh, István. No way. Really, István? I call it Steven. You call it István in Hungarian. That's crazy. Steven and Steve are different. They are. You're right. They're very different. They are very different. It's great to have you guys here. Enable multiplayer coding for mods. Ooh. Kyle, you know, you're onto something there. You're onto something. All right. So what is this? Is this just regular string? This looks like a regular string. So dir. Is this a regular string? It is. It's a regular string. So we need to import re. So we've got a regular string here. Find URLs. So re.match. See here. Find underscore URLs, comma, la la la. And that returns none. It returns none. However, if we say href equals a quote mark, we'll say http :/www.com, and we'll do let's see, for URL in print URL. Okay. So we need to so this is not the function that we want. None-time objects is not iterable. Okay, I've got a better idea. So instead of that, we'll say matches or URLs equals print URLs. So that's going to be none. How do we do this? All right. So href. Did I do href? Find URLs. Hold on. Was that href? Href. Okay, good. It was href. Okay. Hi, what are we doing today? Oh, Poke Shorts. We are building a web scraper. We basically got it done. Now we're just parsing the HTML to find additional pages to scrape. And it becomes, instead of a web scraper, now it's a web crawler. It's a web crawler. We're building a web scraper in Python from scratch. Yeah, exactly. Oh, cool. What are we scraping? We are scraping my website. We're scraping my website. And we will just start from there, right? We'll start from there. So I need to do this real quick. So find URLs. Did I put that in the right match here? All right, so let's see. Python. I'm gonna do a little bit of lookup here. We're gonna look this up real quick. So Python regex re-import match. I need a quick little example on this. All right, pattern text match.group. If match. Okay, pattern text. Yep, match. Match.group. Okay. So if match. Okay. So what is it? So see. So if match. If match. Okay. If match. Got it. You could use XPath for this. You sure could. You sure could. What are we? So I've decided to use regular expressions just because. So let's see here. So my find URLs. I think the problem is this isn't matching. So let me just, so not that plus, that should match. I feel like that should match. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to make it simple and I'm going to try it again. Let's see, print URLs. Okay. So so href is there. So something weird is happening. Oh, something weird. We need to figure it out. We got to figure out what's the problem here. I'm looking at it right now and it looks perfectly fine. Pattern text match re.match pattern. Is there anything else? Match versus search. If you need to find pattern anywhere in the string, use search instead of match. Scans the entire string for the first occurrence of... Okay. Let's see. Red X are tasty as well. Yeah, good for brain. Yeah, good for the brain. I like it. I really like regular expressions. That's also really why I'm doing it, is for an excuse to show you off, to show you guys that I can do regex. So you do it without using libraries like Selenium and Beautiful Soup. You got it, Poke Shorts. You got it. We're doing it without using libraries. It's a list. It will be a list when it's print match. Yeah. So let's see, URLs, and then print URLs. Yeah, see, the problem is there's no matches right now. So, see, I need to redefine find URLs is going to be letter A. We're just going to do something simple, right? And then URLs equals the letter A. Perfect. So, print URLs. So, okay, so it got it. It got it. Do we have more than one letter A? Let's see, print URLs.group A. So, we need, okay. I think our match needs to be, can we do flags? Oh, wait. How do we match all? Is there a match all? That's what I want. Match all. I think it's going to be match all like this. Nope, that doesn't exist. Okay. Dir re. See here. What is that called? Match. Maybe I need to do a match all. There's a flag. There's a G flag. I need the G flag. Match all is G flag question mark. Kyle, this is headless scraping. Yep, you got it. None. There's no heading. There's none. I see. Hey, I've been watching your streams for a while. Hey, that sounds great. Love them. Thank you. You're an AI engineer at BMW. Ooh, a car manufacturer on the 26th, and this will be your first internship interview. You really appreciate any suggestions? You got to be honest, straightforward. Say AI is your favorite thing in the whole world. You love AI and gathering real world data. IBM, car company, or sorry, BMW, car company. They have real world data, capturing real world data, and then designing and architecting AI models that can bring value to the company. You want to make their cars better, powerful, and smarter. Say that. I want to make your cars better, faster, smarter, more powerful. Fetch HTTP. What? Yeah, there you go. Make their cars better. Say it is your passion. You want to do that. BMW is using Qt, are they? They're using Qt? That's great. There's a find all. Okay, returns a list of strings representing all of the non-overlapping matches found through the entire string. So it's called find all. Okay. Match, search, find all. Find all. Okay, so let's do this. Is find all here? Find all. Right here, you guys. Right here. Do you see it? Find all right there. It was there the whole time. I wasn't too far off. I was like match all. Nope, it's called find all. We're doing find all. Okay. So let's go back over here. Okay, we'll do find all. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Instead of match all, we'll say find all. Find all URLs. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want right there. So much happened now. We're making our way. We're figuring this out. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, let's try that again. URLs and URLs. All right, look at that. Doesn't that look good? What does that look like to you guys right there? Doesn't that look like a URL? I think so. I think that looks like a URL. All right, let's bring this up here. Okay, grab this right. Grab find URLs. We need to put this on the above section because we only need to define it once. Only got to define that once. Find URLs and see. Do we have import re? We don't yet. Import re. Perfect. Make it pretty. Are we using time here? We are using time. All right, cool. All right. All right. You have some friends there in Munich. Ooh, nice. BMW. Here you go. BMW, guys. Okay. So let me bring this back up over here. I'm going to leave that over there. All right. So I want find URLs. Find. Cool. All right. Now we've got the pages. The page. We got the page here. Okay. So I want to find the URLs and then append them to the queue and then continue fetching. So let's do this here. URLs. Okay, and then we say pages, or page, right? For URL in page URLs, we will say URLs dot, we can't do that, problem. Found links. All it says is like links. We'll call it links. Keep things for link in links, URLs dot put link. There we go. And I'm going to print this out. Print. Actually, you know what? We don't need to. We don't need to print that. Okay. So this will parse for more links to crawl. Looks good to me. And then we need to save our data. Save data. It is gold. Perfect. Okay. Looking good there. Looking good there. I love it. And the UUID version 8, we're doing good. Write the page. Done. Done. Easy. Closed. Now, do you think it's going to work? Do you think it's going to work? Are we going to actually get it to work? Will it work? I think it might work, you guys. How's it going there, Ellie? How's it going there, Ellie? Good to see ya. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Thank you for the party poppers and the hearts, you guys. Typo dot for links and links. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you spotted that right there. You're paying attention. Peace, thank you. I would have been like, something's broken. What was it? Who did it? It was me. It was my problem. I typoed it. Yes, it will work. It'll work. Yeah, I know. Flip with Kyle. I think so too. I'm very positive about this. Crawl needs to be a recursive function, basically with a max depth argument. Yeah, we're right. We should probably have a max depth. We're gonna let it go forever. You have IntelliSense? Nope. Yimmy. Hey, Yimmy 197. I like your name, Yimmy. That's great. we just have regular Vim. We're typing everything by hand here. I can do some autocomplete, so like page, right? So I can do that. I've got some of that stuff there. Wait, hold on. Page underscore. Is there a thing like that? Where's that? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Thank you for the hearts and reactions. You guys appreciate it. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if we did it. Let's see if we made it work. All right. Captured. Oh, we did it. We did it. Look at all that. We're capturing all the data now. Look at that. We're downloading everything. It's Yimmy Yim, or it's Yim Yim. Okay, it's Yim Yim. All right, Yim Yim. Sorry. Yim Yim. Hey, look at that. We're capturing all the data. Woo, look at that. We did it. And you guys think, oh, wait, do we need to do anything else? Do we need to use any fancy frameworks? No. We need to use any fancy everything? No, we just got to use some regular expressions. Look at that right there. Some regular expression on the screen. Oh, we did it. I'm so happy. All right, I feel complete now. I feel like I succeeded. Oh, there's also relative URLs. There's some invalid URLs in there because of relativity. Relative. Yep. Oh, now we're crawling Twitter. Uh-oh. Now it's going crazy. All right, I should probably stop it, right? Do you use referrer functions? Joey, how's it going there, Joey? Neat, I know, isn't it? We're crawling the web now. Oh, it found GitHub. It's crawling GitHub now. Look at that. Oh, we're going crazy. All right, so I do need to add relative path support. That's something that's broken. We need to add relative path support. That is one thing that we got to do. And then we also need to do completed URLs. Okay, so let's add this to do. This is something we'll have to do next week. We can't do that today because we're out of time now. It's crawling. Yeah, it's crawling everything. Can you teach us how to web scrape? We just did it. We're scraping now. We wrote everything live on this stream by hand. It was an empty file. We started with nothing in the file. That's why max depth. You got it, Savan. You got it. You found it out. Let's look at our files real quick. Let's see how many files we got. All right, E. Let's look at here's GC downloads. Whoa! Look at the pages. Look at all the pages. We're downloading the entire internet right now. Look at that. It's still going. We did it. Oh, this is great. And a domain argument, so it stays within the same seed. Yep, you got it, Savan. We got it. Otherwise, it's just gonna go crazy. It's downloading everything. I think it's so cool. We did it, you guys. We did it. We succeeded. All right, so to do, also add, what do you say? So we got a max depth and a domain lock. Let's see, domain lock. We should also add relative URL support. So things like / and right when it's just / href equals / blah blah blah, something like that. All right, so that's stuff we got to do later. We did it, you guys. This is stuff. My body, I feel complete. It's just such a good feeling. This is why software engineering. If you didn't know before, this is why software engineering. You got it, guys. You got it. So we don't download the entire internet, entire web, right? The entire web. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to stop that now because obviously I don't need to be doing. Let me double check this. Still working? Yep. Good. All right, good. Still working. We did it, you guys. This is so cool. Okay, so let me commit this and push this, and we will get to our memes of the day, and then we will wrap up here. Cool. We got our ways. Imagine it finds its way into Google. You're screwed. Yeah, I know, right? It might have. It might have just now. It might have done it. Although Google would have not known it. It looks like a regular, right? Because we did a little bit of tricks here, right? A little bit of tricks right here. You see guys here on the screen, a little bit of a trick. We are using not only a web agent or user agent that looks like I'm just a normal user. You don't know. I'm also calling it directly from my home IP address. So it makes it look like I'm a real user. Also, I posted another small update image in the Validity, hooked it up to data points. Jinlu, I love it. That's great. You're making progress too. So satisfying, isn't it? We went from the PubNub website to everything. I know, right? We're really leveling it up here. Okay, so you guys, I've got a question for you. What should we do on Monday? All right, so let's start a poll. What should we do Monday? And then we'll get into the memes. What to do on Monday? ? Should we make our web scraper better? Or let's see, make a web scraper better. Or should we start do more Python basics? Or go into Neva's PyTorch, Matmul, or something else. Let's see here. Okay. What should we do on Monday, you guys? What should we do on Monday? C, I know, right? We could just see. We did C. We've been doing C for a couple weeks. I personally would be happy doing more upgrade. So like, look at all these to-dos here. Do you see all these to-dos? We gotta do these to-dos. So like something on Monday, right? That's something to do on Monday. Nevo, Matmul. That is, Neva wrote for us a bunch of PyTorch arrays that we are going to do this. This is a whole bunch of matrix manipulations in PyTorch to maintain an unbroken graph. I want to know them all. You picked Nevos? Nice. Very nice. Good to have you guys here. Happy Friday. We're going to wrap up here, and we want to know what we're going to do on Monday. Also, Super Tux Cart is a fire game. Is it? We got to check that out. There are so many amazing stuff we can do. We can add to it, isn't there? We can add a lot. So this is a lot of stuff that we got to add. Thank you, Sivan, for the updates and things like that. All right, let me see. Go back into chat here. Let's check out your chat, you guys. See here, add more features, build more web scraper. Absolutely. Nice. Monday, we slack off and play Tetris. Didn't know we could do the Tetris. They have some AIs for that. Google prevented this. Well, so far, so good. We should slack off. Yep. All right. Also, there are so many amazing things. You got it. Will this be saved? Yes. Joey, this is saved. It is saved for you. It's saved. You know it. What hour on Monday? Probably later on Monday. We'll do later on Monday. What time is it? Let me check. Like around 11? Around 11 maybe? Yeah, or after 11. No, it might be 12. It might be late. Monday might be late. Or very early. One of the two. Either very early or very late. Hey, all right. Great. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. The scraper is on your phone. Get it off. I know, right? Get it off. Play Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I would love to play Minecraft. What hour? Okay, so I'm new here. How can I get integrated? Well, there is a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, let me know. Let me know. Neglego, let me know. 3 p.m. Monday. That would be pretty late. That might be pretty late. So it might not be that late, but you know, it's so good to have you guys here. I'm happy you guys are here. We're going to wrap up now. So let me see. Well, in the poll. So where are we at? Where are we at here? All right, let's end the poll. It looks like the answer is Web Scraper. All right, we're going to do the Web Scraper on Monday. All right, so we'll keep going. So we've got more to do. We need to add relative path support, which is important because we're not getting everything we want. We're going to add max depth to prevent too much downloading because we don't want too much, or do we want it all? You might want it all. We need to lock the domain so that it prevents us from escaping to other websites. So that's some stuff we got to do. Also, we got to add the completed URLs. So let's add that as well. So prevent re-downloading previous URLs. All right, so we got to do that as well. We got to do that as well, you guys. All right, get status, get add. All right, get commit. We made Web Scraper work success. Party popper. Yep, let's copy and paste that. You got it. All right, you know what? Let's do this party popper again. Perfect. All right, push. Done. Done. It's there. It's live. It's ready to go. Ready to go for you guys. But we got to play Tetris someday. All right, we could do someday Tetris. We probably do. They're scraping art for AI. They might. Now that you've got the tool to do it. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to wrap up today. We're going to go to memes, and we're going to do the memes of the week. Thank you for RUX 10,000 for setting this up. Awesome stream, y'all. Yep, awesome stream. It's good to have you guys here. Oh, my goodness. Can you do that? Look, if you don't know what this is, there's a whole bunch of USBs that are just like daisy chaining each other here. There's some weird if else switch. Oh, while true. Oh, I see what they're doing here. They're showing like switch, right? Going to be one or the other, or while true, just infinite energy. You guys are the best. You're the best, Common. You're the best. Yes, love the memes. Me too. You've been watching your amazing videos and we'll be already glad to learn from you. Thank you, Neglog. Appreciate it. It's good to have you here. Happy you guys are here on a Friday. You want to join the Discord? Okay. So just for you, I will send you the link if you're ready. There's the link. I'll copy it for you. All right. So we say @neg. Here you go. There's the link just for you. Just for you. There's the link. All right. Here we go. Let's go to the next one. I write code. I run the code. I have the bug. I have a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature. It's a feature. How's it going there, Joey? Yeah, I saw you text in here earlier. I'm new here. How long have you been a software engineer? So professionally for 25 years, more than 25 years. And I started coding when I was 11. So essentially almost 30 years. Almost 30 years as a software engineer. Professionally, though, 25 years. Because I started coding before I started making money, right? So as I was saying. Bro, on Monday, I'll share my updated portfolio. RUX, that sounds great. Let's do it. No worries. Situations is under control. The situation. I see what they did that. It's under the control key. Under the control key, you guys. Right there. A piece of paper with a situation label. I'm very literal on this. And I kind of thought that was fun. That one's kind of fun. Whenever I try to study, alarm. Brain is not responding. Do you want to close the book? Yes. You do. Yes. And this always pops up constantly. Joey, great. Nice. Thanks you. Steven, I started at 7. Wow. Did you, Savon? You started way before me. That's amazing. You got 4 years on me, Savon. Steve Ballmer, marketing strategy. You got it. Oh, Apple keyboard. Yep. You know it. That's the Apple keyboard. I use Apple. I like having more travel. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I like keeping my fingers tight together. I think I'm fine with that. I'm blocked by the author. Uh-oh. That's not good. You had interests in coding at 4, but started at 9 or 10, Jinlu? At least you started at 18. Hey, you know what? We're all here together. We're all coders. We're all software engineers. It only takes a little bit to get up to speed, and then everyone can be successful. I realize building a great portfolio means building and documenting all the projects, which is why I'm really focusing on projects. Good job, Kyle. Kyle, you're doing great. You've even got a full app that you've released and you've got users. You are ahead. You are ahead, man. Bro, you are ahead. It's not a bug. It's a feature, Microsoft. Yep, exactly. It's never too late to start. You know it. This is my favorite language. JavaScript. You see my favorite language right here? 1 + 1 = 101. 1 - 1 = 10. I know JavaScript is weird. It's got some weird coercion. Are you familiar with type coercion? Are you familiar with type coercion? This guy's suspicious of that statement. All right. All right, we got relatives. Aren't you a programmer? Me? Yes. Can you hack Facebook? Right? I know. Isn't that happened to you guys all? Can you hack Facebook? No. Can you fix my computer? Keep running. Run away. I know, right? Everyone. This happens a lot in my family. It does. Looking at the math memes. Actually doing math. Oh, yeah. All right. Doing math. I like math, though. I like math. I think math is fine. I think math is happens to you a lot, too. Really? Oh, it happens to me every time. Can you resend the link? Sure. I'll resend the link. I'll resend the link. All right. We'll grab the link here. Copy. All right. Here you go. Here you go. The link just for you. Just for you, Neglog. Just for you. Can you fix my electrical wiring? Exactly. I'm unable to concentrate. Sure, Shark. Hey. Well, that's usually how it works. All right. Asked by someone if I was responsible for a major data breach. Are you serious, Jinlu? Someone was like, it was you, Jinlu. You did it. And I was listed off every file on my system to pretend like I did. You did. You're like, yep, it was me. I did it all along. You got the right person. Can you fix the heater? Oh, that is rough. That's rough. We're not God. Exactly. Like I can only do so much here. My phone is heating up. Can you fix it for me? Right? It doesn't work. Why? It works. Why? Every time. That happened like 10 times today. This exact meme. This happened 10 times today already. Your code is, without a doubt, the worst I have ever run. But it does run. But it does run. It runs. Like, so mostly vibe coding, right? Hey, it works. It works, you guys. I hacked a BlackBerry on your phone, scraping everything. Did you? That is pretty neat. BlackBerries are notoriously designed to be secure. Don't touch this line. Exactly. You know it. It works. Don't change it. See, I'm a good programmer. I'm a useless, a bunch of explicitives programmers. Going fast, right? Tick, 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 tick. Oh, wait, I'm a god. Oh, got it. Oh, right. Okay, got it. I get it now. Okay. So it's a meter gauge at the top, and it says, on one side of the spectrum, you're like the ultimate being. On the other side of the spectrum, you're absolutely worthless. For programmers, it like goes back and forth. Yep. I did it. Oh, wait, why is it broken? I did it. Why is it broken? We did it, you guys. Ego, you got it. Ego. Yep, ego right here. Far left ego. You got it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. We built a web scraper. You guys have been asking me to build a web scraper for a long time, for like months. Like, hey, can we do some web scraping? Like, yeah, sure, we'll some later. Let's even do a web scraper. Sure, at some point in the future. We did it. We actually did the web scraper. It was great to have you guys here. We'll be back on Monday. So we're headed out now, you guys. We get to head out. We finished the memes. With stream? Yep, we'll be back. We'll be back next week on Monday. Thank you, guys. We're headed out now. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend, you guys. We'll see you on Monday. It's good to see you all. Let's see what the top fans real quick. Let's see what the top fans are. And then we'll head out. Hey, look at that right there. Jin Lu, RUX 10,000, far less than a few. Savan, Common, Kyle, Espresso, Malfoy, Peace. And then we also got Vignisher. And then we've got Mercigrun. And Geobot. We got Geobot. And then Laurel Maxwell. Yep. And Poke Shorts. You guys, thank you for joining in. It was great to have you here. We'll head it out. We'll be back on Monday. We'll back. Thank you, Jinlo, for being at the top. We got a lot of people up here with 225 XP. That's great. You guys did good. Bye, everyone. More Python. Night, bro. It was the best stream, bro. Web scraper. Meet you on Monday with my portfolio. Sounds good, RUX. Enjoy weekend. You guys too. We'll be back on Monday. Thanks, Steven. We'll have a good weekend, guys. bye everyone. See you Monday.